Pickaxe.
5, 4, 3, 2, live! Michelle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 957 of the Video Game Outsiders podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Michelle Madison.
And I, of course, am your John Jacobson.
And I am Ryan Silvestri. What is up tonight?
Oh, so much. So much news from the Summer Game Fest. So many events. Nintendo
Xbox
Direct
is
just went
back,
on today.
baby.
Xbox
is
PlayStation
fucking back.
stuff. Yeah, were you excited by Gears of War E-Day, John? Is that what you're referring to? That it's
Well,
an
we'll talk
exclusive,
about
or-
it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there were some moves going on.
Okay.
Some big moves.
They're making moves.
Some last-minute moves, apparently.
Yeah, possibly.
Pulled from
Taking
Sony
back
last
things, right?
Yes, that's right. And a lot of big news coming out of Summer Game Fest. We're going to go over all of it. We all played some betas and demos and shadow drops from the fest as well. One just came out today, Star Fox. I think, John, you're going to be talking about that. So yeah, I'm excited for tonight's show. I played something I really loved. Let's get right into it right now. We are live on twitch.tv/John and Michelle. We do it every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. And if you miss it, you listen anywhere podcasts are. But if you want those bonus shows during the week and the entire 20-year back catalog, you can support us and listen in your player of choice. John, how do they do that?
That's right. Go to our website, videogameoutsiders.com. When you get there, sign up and become a member of Club VGO. Hit that red subscribe button. Once you're a member, you will unlock our entire back catalog of over 20 years. I want you guys to just think about that.
It's a
How
long
long
time.
We've been doing this show. Okay.
But also, you get the weekly bonus shows and ad-free
That's
versions
right.
of VGO. You keep VGO ad-free. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed on Supercast. You can sign up for a year and save, I think, 5%. And that keeps the show ad-free.
That's
so
right.
Also,
Videogameoutsiders.com.
the show is sponsored by Loaded.com. We are giving away a copy of Gothic 1 Remake in the Discord on VideoGameOutsiders.com. I also played that game. I'm going to bring it up in a bit and talk about it. So if you guys want to win that, or just check out Loaded.com and save money on games, you can do that as well. Formerly CD Keys, different names, same team, same good deals. And yeah, it really adds up. I think they've got a couple of things for like $20 off right when they come out. So check out Loaded.com. All right.
All right.
What
Should
do
we
we
get
do
into
now?
it, Michelle?
I think
we should. I mean, obviously,
There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Some of the stuff we played today is related to
It is.
things that were announced at Summer Game Fest, the Nintendo Direct Treehouse thing that happened today, and also the Xbox Showcase event, maybe.
And also the main opening thing, too, John. We actually watched that on twitch.tv.
Oh, we should mention that, yeah.
Yeah, we watched the whole thing for a couple of hours. It was a good time. Thank you to those who came down live. If you want to see it, you can sub on Amazon and with Amazon Prime and watch that. But I mean, look, we're going to go over some of that news tonight anyway. So
We are.
yeah, it's a lot.
All right, Michelle. Tell me what you're excited about. I know you're excited.
I'm excited because I think it was a great gaming week. And I was looking for and I was asking, is there going to be some sort of shadow drop or what demos or what is going to come out of this Summer Game Fest event, right? And I was asking, people are like, well, I don't know. If we knew, they wouldn't be shadow drops, okay? So one of the things that came out was the Mortal Shell 2 beta, okay? They're calling it a beta because they're looking for feedback right now. But I was extremely impressed right away with how done and fleshed out this already is. So I played the first Mortal Shell game. It was
Now, is this
okay.
a full game? This is not a demo, right? This is a beta?
It's a beta of like the first 8 bosses. There's 9
Okay.
achievements. There's tons of stuff to do. You could spend anywhere from 5 to 10 hours in it. So I played the first Mortal Shell game. It's a Souls-like, action Souls-like game. Had a cool kind of thing with you where you wore these shells of these other kind of dead knights and whatever. And, you know, you took them on and got different powers. It wasn't a really fleshed out idea at the time, but it was a cool game. People didn't think too much of it. So the second one came out and everybody who's played, and I know Ryan, you played too, so jump in with me, has been like, holy shit, this is the next level of Mortal Shell and just Souls-likes in general. Some people saying it's the best one ever. I don't know if I'll go that far, but I have
they haven't, nothing's kind of done this, like nothing's really felt this good in a while when it comes to Souls-like.
Yeah, it
like
is.
They did a
smooth.
really good job with it.
It is smooth. The combat feels great. And it's not that difficult so far. I think I've killed 8 of 9 bosses. I don't think it's like extremely difficult. The parry window feels forgiving. I think it's going to ramp up, but it feels more action soulsy than something where it's like slow or clunky
fast?
or that methodical. Okay. It's a little faster. And at least right now, the second shell I unlocked, and Ryan, you played this too a little bit, is the thief. And so it seems like the shells are various classes in a way. I know there's going to be a caster one down the line, I think, which is interesting to me. So you get these sidearms, these gloom forged sidearms, which John, I think you would actually enjoy too, because the first one you get is a gun. So yes, there's a sword, and I just got the axe and the dagger, but you have these sidearms. I have a lute, I have a gun. You can enchant them to do different things and level up different things with them. So I'm wondering if I can focus on a ranged build, but right now they're sort of complementary to your melee skills, but they remind me of Remnant 2 and some other like quote, Souls-like shooters that I've played. And it just feels like it works really well all together. So, I don't know, like it's got the typical loop. There's the sanctuary where you go and upgrade your weapons and basically unlock, talk to everybody and say, okay, we need you to take down these 8 bosses, spend your currency, level up at the shrines. It's got this familiar format, but it's just done in a way where it just feels great to play. And I think part of why I like it so much is because it looks so good. Graphically,
this dark and gritty like art style is very pleasing to look at. Like it's almost like a horror Souls like the design on your character without the shell, everything from the open world to these gritty enemies it's phenomenal. They did an absolutely great job, and each shell, not only the looks, but like you said, they're almost like a different class. They all play differently. You have a faster dodge, or like a it was like a shade
I got like a shadow
dodge
step, like on the thief. You can shadow step, stab from behind, and then you can do certain things. So you can really make your own class with not only the different shells that you're going to be leveling up, but then there's a talent tree for each shell, and then there's different weapons you can put on, sidearms you can put on, and thematically, like you say, it's just absolutely breathtaking. The art, the design of the world. I mean, it's like a dark
Is it
Souls.
open worldy like an Elden Ring or something?
Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So when you start with this beta, you're going to think towns it's the sanctuary, typical Souls like thing, but like a sanctuary that you can go back to home base and then get sent out. Yes, there's a vendor. I purchased a map from him and other things to level up, like my healing pot from him and stuff. I mean, you have the typical parry, guard, dodge, light, heavy attacks. The range thing awesome. Though is shining. Yeah, the parry's fun. It's very forgiving.
I actually thought this game was linear at the beginning.
Yeah,
and then you get to because I kind of just ended the demo thinking, oh, this got to be it. And you had informed me there's a lot more. So I jumped back in, and there's just so much. Like there's that fast travel system where you get turned into that skeleton and just shot down at the map. I think that's freaking awesome. But another cool thing is these items that you hold on to. There's like a health mushroom and this other thing, and you don't use them to heal per se, but the more you have, the more it adds to your health and your stamina and whatever else. So like say you have 100 mushrooms, that adds 5 health to your health, and you go around and collecting those instead of just finding useless shit in the overworld. They're kind of making everything give you a passive effect, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you're cleansing these little shrines, and then there's these gates that can be cleansed and stuff, but it's not in an annoying like Oblivion way. I would say right now, this game is coming out on PlayStation as well. Right now, the beta is only on PC, but I think you guys out there on console need to pay attention to Mortal Shell 2, and everybody out there who likes Souls-likes, and even people who are worried that they're sometimes too difficult, I would say pay attention to this game because it's not that bad so far. It could get worse, okay? But yeah, I just feel like it's going under the radar a little bit because it's just a beta right now. But for the people who have played, it's only positive things are coming out of this, and I can see why. So I'm glad I checked it. I put about 6 hours in, but I have another gate I could clear and another boss I could clear, like Magdalena or whatever, her area. So like there's a lot you can do, and some of it does carry over. So everybody should check out Mortal Shell 2, the beta. It's just so cool. Like the sanctuary area where you like find these eggs and like you load them up into like this little machine and drain stuff out of them, and then they all light up on the wall, and like the theme of it
ovums,
the ovums or whatever they are, and it's just like they're calling you like egg keeper, and they're like, this is fucking crazy. Then it's like Knights of the Round Table with a bunch of dead knights around you, and you're trying to find all their shells, and they're sending you out to like certain spots to get them. There's only 2 in the game right now that you get to play as. But so I can already tell this is a good, solid game, and
Yeah.
It's like if this is the beta, then it's only going to get better. So yeah, this
in
was
terms of betas, like this is massive. Like
Yeah.
for free, you're getting 10 hours of gameplay easily out of it, and
Yeah.
probably more if you want to like go and hunt down every little thing that they put into it. And yeah, give them your feedback because it's only going to make the full release that much
it's
better.
crazy
Now,
though because
it's coming
like,
to PS5, by the way.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, but there's
I
no.
Yeah, I said that. I said it's on
There's-
PS5.
I was
but
checking
there's
if
no
there was a-
beta.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, the beta's only on PC right now. And like I said, like it's impressive because we're getting more and more of these like really meaty trials. Like Neo did it as well. Like Neo 3, you could play like 6 hours and then you could go to carry it over into the game. Like, so you don't have to worry about taking a risk. But yeah, I think people have been hesitant to try this because they're like, I'm only playing FromSoft games and they're the only ones that feel good. Like, no, they have done something with this combat that just feels, yeah, is it a little floaty sometimes? Maybe. I don't know. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, probably feels better on controller, but I'm not having an issue. I think it really feels good. It really looks good. And this is something I think everybody should try. Like if you just like action combat.
It felt standard on controller, like Code Vein 2, Elden
Okay.
Ring. It all feels very similar, very smooth combat, like you're saying. So
Yeah, I mean, to me, like,
whether-
I know people are like, it feels smoother than like FromSoft games. I think it's because it's not
that
locked at
parry
60.
was very smooth.
Yeah,
the
it's
dodge
smooth.
is nice.
It's not
Yeah.
a slow, clunky Souls, and I'm not saying clunky in a bad way here. It's just like a different feel.
No.
Like they've done something. It's more of an action kind of combat.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean.
So I think it's worth looking at. Okay, and then
You know,
I want
wait, I was going to just add real quick. On the developer site, they don't list Xbox, but Xbox has it on their page.
the second
website.
one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's everywhere.
Yeah, Mortal Shell 2 is on
Okay.
Xbox website,
Okay.
but the developer does not acknowledge it. Like,
yeah.
I might be getting this mixed up with Onimusha,
Yeah.
but this might be on the Switch too as well.
this game?
Yeah, because I saw Onimusha was on the Switch too. It got announced today.
Yeah,
Well-
I
This
saw that.
might be.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, it looks so cool. I posted screenshots on Steam if you
Yeah.
follow me at Coastal Michelle, and like, it just looks so cool. It feels so good. Like, the gameplay's super fun. I'm having more fun in this than I did in Elden Ring. That doesn't mean it's a better game than it. I'm saying, as far as the fun factor, there's something about this that's just like, it's a cool game to try. So check it out.
Oh,
right.
sorry. This is what I saw. Mortal Shell Complete Edition
Oh, that's
is
the
on the
first
Switch
game.
too.
Yeah.
That came
Don't
out
worry about-
January 29th.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about
The
that
first
one.
game is not horrible, but it's not like the best. It's not like there's better ones, you know? This one I think stands on its own. I think they really did a good job. All right, so let's talk about the Gothic 1 remake. Originally came out in 2001 just for PC. In 2001, I was not gaming that much, so I actually missed this game. So I was excited to try this remaster, remake, whatever. You know, it's supposedly has the heart of the old brutal game and like the looks of a new game. So that's what I kind of expected going in. I kind of heard
Is the
that
old
this-
game brutal, though?
Yeah. I'll
think
tell you
it-
why it's brutal. It's
Okay,
not,
go on.
It's not necessarily the difficulty. I mean, although it's
Controls?
not that forgiving. Well, the UI is a little rough. I will say
Yeah.
that. And by the way, the remaster does look beautiful graphically. I think they did a good job. It is this blend of like old meets new. And yeah, it's also on sale unloaded for $35, Gothic 1. So the thing with this game I kept hearing about was it is about the journey. Go from weak to killer. Go from zero to hero. It is, you start off with nothing and you have to build. And that's what I'm all about. I love games with progression, right? But what I found after playing, I have very mixed feelings on it and I appreciate what they're doing. But I found that it was it was tedious, okay? And basically you got better with time, not with skill. So it was a time sink, not a skill sink to do
What do you
anything.
mean by that?
So basically,
Aren't
like
there
any-
milestones you're achieving?
Yeah,
Or-
but it's not
or
like
it's
you're
like
getting
it's
better as a
midnight
player. It's
and
just
now
like
you have this.
So you start off in a prison. You have to get rep with everybody in the prison. I'm running around this prison camp, and yes, I bought a map, but nothing's marked, and nobody's, you know, you
Beat
can't
up the
tell where
biggest
anybody.
dude.
You got to remember where Sly is, and he's standing by the cauldron, and this and that. So whatever. I'm bad at navigating. I was running in fucking circles, okay? But I get it. It's old school. I don't have a problem with that. But what I found was like, you know, the first 6 hours I was playing was really about getting my reputation built in this camp. I wasn't out in the world much, just killing, okay? And finally, when I get set out into the world, you know, I thought I was going to get to be a mage. You can't really do much magey until the end. Like, you have one or two spells you can do and learn, but like you have to you really have to put the time in to like get rep and grow it and be able to, you know, farm gold and do all that. And that's all fine. But, you know, it just kind of felt like I'm finally out in the world. I'm doing quests out here. but it seems like any little thing they make a time sink and difficult on purpose, just like a lot of steps and a lot of distance to cover, just so it will it's just a time thing. And like, this is a game you could play for hundreds of hours, and that's what makes it difficult. It's not that it's hard. Like, what I'm saying is like the mechanics aren't hard. It's
if you
not that
stick
hard.
with it, then eventually you're OP
You
and
stick
you're
with
like,
it.
oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Everybody is going to go from this is the intent of the game, and they nail it. You start off like shit, and then you're going to be a god. But what gets you there may not necessarily be skill, it's just time played. So whereas I feel like as I'm playing, Mortal Shell 2, I feel like I'm getting better. I learned this boss move, or I'm, whatever. But like, this isn't a knock on this game. This is just what, like, I really thought I was going to love this from what I heard about it. And I went in and I'm kind of like, you know what? I really like what they're doing. I appreciate what they're doing. I love the old schoolness, but I'm not having fun. Why aren't I having fun? And for me, I don't like to have to force the fun. Now, a lot of people are having fun with this. They're having a great time with it. Maybe they have nostalgia for it. Maybe they played the original. Maybe I just have to keep pushing through to find the fun. But I don't know. I'm like mad that I'm not having fun in it because I like what they're doing. I like a lot of things about it. But when I'm playing, I'm not having fun. What's your advice for?
Well, it's all
something like
about progression, right? So I'm on Reddit and it says,
okay.
Gothic 1 remake critic reviews are unfair. And this guy says that, it's one of these.
See that coming from a mile away with the way Michelle describes
so
it.
He's saying that the game doesn't try to compete with modern standards or polish.
No.
It competes through depth, immersion, and progression.
Oh, 100%. The immersion is awesome. Like, I felt like to get something, I mean, I guess that's what it is. Like, to truly feel rewarded for doing something, you have to feel like it took you time and it was painful to get it.
Right.
So like any little thing I found, or the first time I got my fireball spell because I had to get I was like, wow, this really feels, so you do feel that sense of achievement and that immersion. So like I say, I am not giving this game a bad review. I really like what it is. I love the soul of it. I love what it stands for. My thing is, I just wasn't having fun, and I can't force that or control that. I'm just going to be honest with it. But I still recommend this game. I think people should try it. I really like and appreciate that the way it is. But I just don't know why I wasn't having fun. Maybe there's too much other fun stuff I'm playing.
Is it like a time sink in regard, like compared to like RuneScape?
Well, that's what she's saying. Like you have to fucking just keep playing and doing things and accomplishing things and thousands of things and hundreds of things, and then suddenly
like every little
you
thing
wake
was
up
like
one
a
day
stopgap.
and
It's like you're getting cock blocked every second. I finally thought I was going to get into the castle, and they're like, no, you got to impress this other guy, and he needs this and he needs that. You got to impress.
Oh
now you
my
got to become a
God, you gotta
shadow.
impress all these people.
Yes, now I'm
questy.
learning lock picking, and I'm a shadow. But like, he's mad at me over that. You say one wrong thing to somebody, or you look at somebody wrong. You make the wrong
you go
joke.
Back two
you
steps.
know what that's what it is too. There's a lot of talky, and if you don't listen and you say the wrong thing, you're fucked. Like, I made a joke to a guy, and then he robbed me and beat the shit out of me, and it was a guard, by the way. So what's up, Thunderdome Giddy?
What was the joke about?
I said like, oh, it's like it's so nice around here, or something like that, and like the guy like beat the shit out of me and
That's
took
a
everything I
joke?
owned. Yeah, like I was sassing him because we're in a prison. He's like,
Right.
why do you
'Cause
want
it's
to
a
come in
shithole
here?
is what you're
it's
saying.
a
Yeah.
shithole.
So
I was saying, yeah.
Is dialogue heavy and like your
Dialogue
choices
is
matter?
heavy, your choices
Yeah.
matter, all that cool stuff. But the negative side of that, there are a lot of bizarre moments. Like Badger says, like you kind of walk around in fear. Like, I'm scared to look at this guy in the eye. I'm scared to talk to this guy and say the wrong thing. It feels like what it would really feel like maybe to roam around prison. At any moment, something bad could happen. So I don't know.
But
Badger
this-
says
this-
he's
this-
having fun. I wasn't having fun, but
This
I like
prison
it.
aspect, Michelle,
You
though,
know?
this is just
Yeah.
the opening sequence of the game, right? The first, whatever
Well,
you
you're
said.
starting off in there, and I think eventually you'll break out of there. You've got a letter you have to deliver to like a mage, and you're nobody and nothing and weak. And like, yes, you
Right.
build your way up from it. But I love that stuff. I love games like that. I love survival crafts or
Right.
MMOs where you start with nothing. But so I would say like I like this game, just wasn't having fun. I don't know how else to review it. Like, I think it's
think
great.
that's good.
I think it's cool. Just I couldn't have fun with it. I'll revisit it maybe when I'm in a different mood. I was sucked into a couple of other things I was doing. Really quickly, I think both of you guys played this too. This is from Mad Mushroom Publishing, which is Asmon's company. I think it's called Curse Mark.
Yep.
And it is a little pixel roguelike sort of action game. And I actually think for $12, it's kind of fun because
It is. I got to agree. It's a pretty fun game that they got here.
I think it's
Yeah.
fun too. What I like, so it's like a top down
ARPG-ish, almost.
For some, I don't know why
Yeah.
this is a bad comparison, but it reminds me of Dead Cells, but like top down.
No
Kind of,
platforming.
yeah. I can see what you mean.
Maybe just the art. What I liked about this game, though, and I played on my Steam Deck on a TV with a controller. It plays terrific on Steam Deck, by the way,
Yeah,
and
me as
with
well.
controller.
There is a demo for those wondering as well on Steam.
But what I liked about it immediately was how fast your character moved.
Oh yeah, and that's before you even got a lot of mods on. Like you go
Yeah.
super speedy.
Yeah,
for sure.
but I'm just saying, I appreciate that quite a bit because it felt more action oriented, and I liked that a lot.
You're zooming
actually.
around. It's almost too hard to control at some point, though. I will say when you get a bunch of mods going, what I liked about it as a Path of Exile 1 and 2 player is basically you have these sort of gems that drop, and then you can drop in support gems in them. So you're choosing kind of the way each run goes by choice, by which ruins you want to put in your skills. You're supporting different skills. So I could add a lightning modifier, add a fire drop modifier, and all these things start to get crazy. You're unlocking it. What I really appreciate about this is somebody who gets bored with roguelikes. 3 options pop up on the screen. You're dropping in stats at base. This incorporates them into the actual gameplay. So back at base, you're unlocking different skills and weapons, or you're unlocking different slots while you're out there in the field. You're killing bosses, and that'll give you another slot like to support some of your skills. Has this cool little map that you get, and you can see where the bosses are and where to go and all the zones. So I think it's pretty cool for $12. I will say the combat gets a little floaty and out of control when you have a million modifiers going, but I think they want you to come up with these broken builds and ridiculous
the
like, OP
combat
runs.
is
Absolutely.
the
You know?
combat's pretty basic too. The main attack. I know
It's
you
not
have like
basic though. You didn't do anything to it yet.
But there's like 6 different
There's
basic
6 different
attacks that you
weapons, and
start
then you
with.
can
I
double
know,
your
but-
basic attack.
But
and you
you're
can add like
you're
a rock
hitting
to
and
it.
then rolling away and hitting and rolling
Not
away.
And you can also do
necessarily.
a dodge attack, John. You can do your
Yeah.
regular attack,
Yeah,
your
I
combo,
know,
and then a dodge attack.
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty smooth for somebody that plays like quite a few of these. It reminded me a lot of Halls of Torment when it like in the ARPG aspect where you're kind of building and not just choosing three
I
like
don't
from 3
feel
things.
like it feels like a Survivor.
Way
like Calls
faster.
of Torment.
Yeah.
No, I mean like building, like starting from nothing and building the character wise, not the gameplay itself, but like building your character
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
felt that way. Like
Feels
ARPG.
like a real RPG instead of like some
Yeah.
throwaway, like, roguelike game where nothing matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual meta progression feels good. It feels like leveling up in an MMO
Yeah.
or an ARPG. They
And
nailed
it's-
that part of it.
It's not just menu progression in
Yep.
like your home base.
Yep.
When you go throughout the map, there's these shrines or whatever that you have to pay a
Yeah.
certain currency
There's
to
like a
unlock,
town
and-
full of those doors that you can open up and
Yep.
Yeah, but they'll be permanently unlocked for your next run. So you can go and upgrade. You can go straight there and upgrade some of the runes that you find on the ground or an item or a talisman or whatever. And I think they did a really good job kind of slowly getting you into it, but also throwing you right into the action. Like you kind of just jump right into it and say, go explore, which I thought was pretty cool. I had
I
some
mean,
fun
it's
with
not.
it.
It's kind of cool. I feel like I really recognize the way that they tackled the roguelikeness. They did it in a unique way that you kind of forget that's what it is, because when you go out on a run, you don't feel like you're doing the typical thing. You feel like you're really making choices with your spells. Like you're creating a million different like Path of Exile builds on every run. And speaking of
Yeah.
that, this week I also did play more Path of Exile 2. I beat the campaign again. I'm in maps and I have my powered zealots, which are ridiculous, going on with my Jins, and I'm working my way through like the Atlas and stuff. So I'll be playing PoE 2 for a while, but once you beat the campaign, then you can go into like endgame and start doing maps and stuff and move around that whole overworld area. So I did that as well. And but my favorite thing I played this week, of course, other than Path of Exile 2 though, was that Mortal Shell 2 beta. So check that out. I know you guys played some other stuff, so I will stop talking. I am just drinking water with true lemon. John?
Did you hear about the PoE player that got to level 100?
Is it a joke? Because that's not that big of a deal.
That sounded like the start
Yeah,
of a
is
joke.
this a joke?
No, I think, well, according to what I've been reading, it is a big deal.
Everybody
So,
gets on PoE 2 or
Level
1?
100 is here's PC Gamer. I read this article several times today. So basically,
I
this
have
play
friends
when you
who
get
to
to
100. I've been 99. That's not a big deal.
okay, well, this guy, I guess they give you an option. If you delete your character at 100, then everyone in the game gets a skill point.
In PoE 2 or 1?
2.
Okay.
Everyone in the game, like everyone ever?
Just gets a level. Okay.
Last
sounds
week,
like
one of
an
the highest
Onion
level. No, I've read this several times today. One of the highest level PoE 2 players found something they'd never seen before: a mysterious chamber in an empty room. So that player was Karn, a PoE streamer who had spent most of the league or season grinding for hours on end to reach 100, a feat that few players have the time or patience to reach. So anyway, he got there and it said, your strength is unquestioned, your resolve is unbreakable, are you ready to martyr? And he martyred, and then everyone got in the game got something from him martyring.
He found like this cave area or whatever. Yeah.
When they say everybody, is it just his friend group or whoever's online with him?
I
or
believe
literally everyone.
Every character just logs in and gets a level. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but there's probably a lot of happy 99s that are like, oh, cool. But
he buffed everyone in the game by doing this.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Funny.
Yeah.
Cool little, I don't know, Easter egg or whatever.
Easter eggs. They do a lot of weird stuff. It might not be around forever, but yeah. So,
think about it. What if like 200 people do it? Then like everyone's level 100.
Yeah.
Like
you just ruin the game for people or whatever. All right, John. I know you played a lot. Let's go. What'd you do?
All right. I did play a lot of stuff. Listen, by the way, deck mode is in fucking full swing right now. The weather is so nice. I mean, I played more Batman, whatever. Okay, so I sat down to play Donkey Kong 64 on my Switch, right? Mm-hmm. Because Nintendo Switch Online released Donkey Kong 64 in the last week. It was a game I liked quite a bit back in the day. It's a Rare platformer. Came out in the N64 when Rare was on fire with Conkers and Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye and whatever. You know, it was their heyday. And I really liked Donkey Kong 64. But here's what happened. I went to go play it, and I'm like, oh, I downloaded this Bubsy 4D demo. What the fuck is this about? So do you guys remember Bubsy at all?
I do.
It was like
I didn't recognize it at first when you posted that picture, but when you said it was Bubsy, I do remember it.
So Bubsy was a game that came out in 1996 on the PlayStation 1. Okay, and it was back then when everybody was making fucking mascot platformers, right? Yeah. There was a gazillion of them. Everyone's trying to chase Mario, okay? And I think Bubsy was not a very well-received or really good game, and it just kind of went away. For whatever reason, this is the first game since 1996.
He's like the original furry, right?
I don't know.
The original furry, yeah.
But here's the weird thing, too, and I didn't know this when I was playing it, because I'm playing it and I'm like, there's something familiar about this. I don't know what it is. And I looked into it, and the developer of this new version is Fabraz. They're the ones that made Demon Tides, which is a game I played, or a demo I played, I played it somehow. It's a 3D platformer. So
I remember you talking about Demon Tides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like Demon Tides in some weird way. But so anyway, I'm playing the demo, and then I'm like, I instantly like hated it. Like I'm like, these controls suck. Like this does not feel good. And I consider myself, a connoisseur of 3D platformers. And then it started clicking, and the main moves with this fucking Bubsy dude who's a cat or a bobcat or something is that he can double jump, he can glide, and he could dash in the air. And you're using that to basically get to these places you can't otherwise get unless you use all that combination of things. You know, you double jump, you glide a little bit, and then when the glide's dying down, you could do a dash with the right trigger. And it's really annoying, and you never know where you're going to fucking land when you do the dash. Like, you can't control it. It's just, but over time, as you play this, I started like getting good at it. Like, I'm like, all right, well, I'm starting to land where I think I'm going to land. And I'm like, okay, this is a demo, though. I already played this for like 40 minutes. I should just buy this game, right? And so I looked into it, and the Switch demo doesn't carry over to the fucking main game. And I'm like, I'm definitely buying it. So I bought it, and I had to play like the first 40 minutes of the game over again, which is fucking infuriating.
What? I hate that. That's the worst when you have to redo, especially the beginning of a game. It's
yes,
not fun
because the demo is literally the first couple hours or hour of the game, and so I had to play that all over again, minute to minute. Nothing's different. Nothing's new. You know. And I did it like back to back too. By the way,
Bubsy is considered one of the worst 3D platformers.
I know it is. Yeah,
so why are you putting your time into it?
Because this is Bubsy 4D, not 3D.
Yeah,
okay.
Like I said, Bubsy was not well received back in the day, so it's a real mystery to me why they brought this shit back. But then
could buy it.
Well, this developer Fabraz, they've been making these platformers, and Demon Tides is very well received, and people love, what these guys are fucking doing with their shit. They did Demon Turf, Slime Sam. I know you like that one a lot.
I've never heard of
Ryan.
any of this shit.
Slime Sam. Oh, one of my
Slime
all-time
Sam.
favorite games.
What the fuck?
All right, so here's what I think about Bubsy. It's crude. The controls suck.
You didn't know that
The-
from the demo before
The
you
levels
purchased
are
it?
uninspired, but here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
It's only
That's
$25.
that's the challenge of it, though. Like
Oh,
you start.
okay. No, this
like-
is Stockholm syndrome. You purchased
Yeah,
it. You
I
did it twice.
love-
You were
Right.
outside.
Love playing games that I hate the controls for. You
Yeah.
hate playing again, John.
Yeah.
You hate
He-
playing again.
This is what he
No.
does. He talks himself
No.
into it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You
No,
can't
I-
always
I-
get what you
You
want.
didn't hear
but if you
anything
try,
I just
you
said.
might get what you
I got
need.
pretty
The
good
charm
at.
is that it's
I
shit.
am pretty good at the controls. Like they're
right.
starting to make they make more sense, but there's a aspect about these controls though where you just feel like you've just completely fucked yourself and you have no way of fixing it and you're just dead. Like that happens so many times in this game. Like if you dash at the wrong time or bump into something. Another thing too that Bubsy does is turns into a fur ball, and now it's like a fucking racing game, and you can race around tracks and shit. But again, if you hit anything on that track, you will fucking fall off and you're dead instantly. Like, so there's just like these moments that are kind of like challenging and rewarding, and there's something about it that I kind of actually really like.
I don't even like the look of it. It makes me depressed looking at this game.
I don't care.
I didn't say you should care. I'm sharing my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very good.
Yeah. I mean, it's got pretty decent reviews on Steam. People like it.
Okay.
People love it and hate it, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's all over the
divisive.
fucking road.
It's divisive.
But I think that's the game. Like, it's like,
It kind of doesn't. It looks like it doesn't know what it wants to be, like by the design style. I don't know.
Yeah.
the levels are weird looking, dude. Like, it's
Yeah, they're
just
very weird.
like the first world I was in was all fucking everything's made out of yarn. And then I beat the boss on that one. Now I'm in it's set up like Mario 2, by the way. It's like it's like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and
Yeah.
they do 1-5 as the boss. So whatever. And he has like no attack abilities. All he can do is jump and like you can like lock into an enemy and dash at them, and that's the only combat ability he has. And so the first boss battle was kind of funny. How I'm like, how the fuck are they gonna do this? I don't have any abilities. I can't jump on top of people and kill them. All I can do is dash at them. And whatever. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is, all right, let's talk about 1666 Amsterdam. So this was something they revealed at Summer Game Fest.
Mhm.
And maybe I didn't realize this at the time, or I found out later, though. This game is made by the creator of Assassin's Creed. Did you know that, Michelle? Do you
Former
remember that?
Ubisoft people. I think they
Well,
were
it's made
saying
by the
that.
creator of Assassin's Creed. The guy. The dude.
The guy specifically, like,
The guy.
the guy specifically that left
Yeah.
and was shunned or shut down for trying to do his own thing and try to keep Assassin's Creed on
Okay.
a slower pace and
Yeah.
not
But
yearly
the problem
releases.
is it says third-person dark story-led action adventure game.
Yeah,
Well,
I love
but
how
a little
it looks, but
misled,
tell
I
me
have
about
to
the
say.
gameplay.
But
Yeah.
but okay, so but we have to preface this though, because
Yep.
this is a prologue. It's like a half hour-ish long, okay?
Mhm.
There's no true gameplay in this, but once you finish this demo or prologue,
Mhm.
they show you gameplay that you're going to do later, and there's combat. There's like
There
real.
is.
there's
I think
action.
it's
I don't know if I believe
misleading though,
it.
John.
Yeah.
You think
So-
so?
The way I was all in when I saw that combat in the trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you're a witch.
Mhm.
This looks awesome. You're this dark evil witch. You're doing whatever. The combat looked really cool. And then I started playing the game and I'm like, okay, it looks really good. It's got that correct witch dark magic vibe. And then it takes you into a story. You're in this library, this ancient library, learning about ancient witches and the history of this game. And then it's literally just straight story from there until the end, like you said, and it shows you that little bit of combat. Like you can do a
Right.
few things when you are the witch and you turn into the cat and all that. And it is a prologue at its core. But have
think
a
it's
feeling
just
we're
setting
going
up
to be misled.
I don't think there's going to be combat, John. I think it's going to be a quick time.
They really
video.
show combat in the game,
I'm
though.
with John.
Yeah.
There's going to be combat, but it's not going to be
So, Michelle,
a lot.
Okay.
The thing about this world, Michelle, and the witches and all this, I think you would like this actually
I would.
quite
I love
a bit.
how it looks.
Yeah,
It
so
looks so
it's,
cool.
it's based on Dutch history or folklore or whatever the fuck it is that's trying to honor this Dutch history, and the game, like Assassin's Creed, takes place in the past and the future at the same time. Okay, and the story is fucked up, by the way, Ryan. I don't know if you followed it at all because
Ryan
I
said
kind
there
of
was dirty
did.
witch sex.
There was dirty witch sex. Yeah. So like basically they're doing this. They're in the old time, 17th century, like 1666 of the years, and they're doing
1665 actually, right before the
yeah.
ritual.
So whatever, 17th.
Yes.
So this is honoring 17th century Dutch history somehow. So anyway, they're doing this ritual around this tree, and this witch, kind of sexy woman, kind of whatever, is like getting her spirit cat to like join her, and then all of a sudden you're in the future in a fucking library, right?
Yeah.
And this girl comes in with a letter from her father. And apparently her father fucked a witch.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, every
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
has at some point.
In a hotel room, okay? And so
all
like
that one
her
crazy
father
bitch.
like met this woman in Amsterdam in the 90s. They go to a hotel room. She tells him to prepare for our sex session, and the bed's in the middle of the room with all these
like a ritual of sorts.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll call it a
And the
session.
cat-
I'm
the
calling it a
cat's
session.
watching
Guy
and
has to
stuff.
prepare.
It's a sex session, okay? So the bed's in the middle of the room. There's mirrors all around the bed. He's got to get candles and all kinds of shit to put it around the bed.
And the cat, John, the cat is watching. The cat is cucking.
just
the
yeah. So she fucks him. He turns into the cat.
I thought she
Okay.
turns
Sorry,
him
yeah.
into the cat.
Yeah. So
She does.
she turns him into the cat. That is the spirit animal of the witch from the 1600s. You understand?
Oh,
Yeah,
lesbian?
it's like your companion. Yeah, it's strange.
So, but Michelle, in the beginning of the game, when you are the witch walking to the ritual, you have all these casting abilities that you're using to kind of like create a lights for the path.
I've wanted
like,
a badass witch game forever.
Well,
and
okay, so
the art looks really cool, but
I kind of have some hope for this. I do. I think that this
I'm
was
open.
just. I want to believe, and they said this during the event that this was a story demo or whatever. I want to believe that this is just setting everyone's
combat has to
expectations.
feel good though. Combat is like number one in my
Well,
book.
there's no combat, so in this
So that's
demo.
the thing, John. Is when I was mentioned that as well.
Yeah.
I want it to be. This is my hopes for the game.
Yeah.
That this was just a story demo, and the game itself is less story, more combat.
I think it's introducing you to these characters, this world, and this premise.
That's hopeful.
But I have to
thinking.
say, John, if there is more combat in the game, I feel like we would have seen combat in the demo, and we.
But
didn't
they
see
showed it
anything.
at the. So when you finish the
They
demo,
showed a clip of it. They showed a little clip.
and there was absolute like combat. It was like action combat that she was doing.
I know what you mean.
What?
I just think it's not going to be. It's going to be few and far between
Yeah.
with the combat. You're going to
Yeah.
do like a little story bit and then a little combat
Right.
bit and then back and forth. And that's
So
how
the
they're
guy
gonna
that's
kinda
making this is
present it.
Patrice Delisle.
Oh,
He's a Canadian, Brian. He's best known for creating Assassin's Creed series,
Yeah.
and he's also known for being the director of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. So this
well,
is
he
a high.
directed something beautiful. I mean,
This is a
graphically,
high
it
end
looks great,
dude. This is a
but
high end dude. Like,
combat gameplay. Tell me about it when it happens.
well, if there is combat,
It looked cool.
we
I
won't
want to
know
hex
until
somebody. I want to put a curse. I want to cast a fireball. on
Michelle.
their head.
That shit was
Okay.
happening, and it was
Yeah,
badass.
I know.
Listen, I think the witch in the 16th century was pretty fucking cool.
It was very cool, and like we said, the art style, the
17th
design of the
century.
witch,
Yeah.
everything looked perfect for what they're trying to go for with this art and this
Yeah.
time period and everything. They nailed it. Like very dark, very red, very gritty, very dark magic. I love it. Even
By
that
the
cat
way-
scene where you're running away as the cat.
Yeah.
that was a really cool, epic intro into like the life.
I
of
didn't
the
like
cat
the
kind
kind of
thing.
almost quick timey jump at things. Like
yeah,
you
that's
don't
the
really.
combat. You better get used to it.
unnecessary. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be short bursts of combat.
Yeah.
And
So, Michelle,
short
when
bursts of
you're
story.
It's
moving
not
as the
hard.
cat-
Jobber says it's hard to review a demo. In my opinion, it's not. Like after playing like Mortal Shell or Neo, it's not really hard to review a demo. Or Elliot, like demos should be meaty and show you what the game is going to have. And this doesn't seem
Right.
like it did for a reason. I wanted to say though, and I kind of think with this game too, I feel like we've
No,
turned
so
a
that's what
corner.
I'm saying. And Michelle is
No, I agree with you. I think we've turned a corner.
you're saying it's
graphically.
not.
What?
Yeah, and I agree with you. It's not
Yeah.
hard to review a demo when it's
No.
showing the game that you're going to play. Mortal
Right.
Shell showed everything that it's going to
Yeah.
have in
Well,
the
that was a
game.
beta.
No, but the Neo
Okay,
demo showed you everything.
but
The
it's still a
Elliot
demo.
demo showing you everything. The
Exactly.
fact that they're not showing you
Right.
stuff here, John, I think that that's a concerning thing. So I think hold out hope. My point, just I want to get out quickly, was I feel like lately I was thinking we've turned a corner graphically. I've been playing some of the best looking games I've played recently, including
Yeah.
Crimson Desert,
Yeah.
Mortal Shell, Fate Keeper. I know you tried that too, Ryan. Like, and I think this game has the potential to look really cool. Like something has been happening lately graphically
Yeah.
that's kind of got me more excited. So this one, John, I'm with you. I think it looks cool, but
Right.
I'm
It's the
holding out.
AI.
Yeah.
It's all that AI
I'm holding
everywhere.
out.
Supposedly, the guy has been working on this game for 16 years.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on. He read a book about witches once 15 years ago. That's him working on it. He slept with a woman that was a
Okay,
witch. in
if
his
it's
mind.
been
She likes
16 years,
crystals.
then maybe he needs a couple more.
Yeah, if
But-
it's 16 years, I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right.
that's
So
not good.
let's talk about this. So Nintendo had their Treehouse event today,
Yes.
and they're releasing. Well, they released or are releasing a couple things, within 24 hours of it. One of them was the Star Fox demo,
Mm-hmm.
and when I saw that, I was like pretty fucking jazzed. I already pre-ordered the game, and then tomorrow, if you're interested, they're doing Donkey Kong challenges. Ryan, did you see that?
I did see that, and it's tied to the 40th anniversary of Mario.
Yeah.
Is it 40? Yeah, 40th.
So they're gonna have a bunch of online challenges using all the different Donkey Kong games that are in the Switch store. I think you could play them for free, and then if you have like Donkey Kong Bonanza, you get additional challenges. I'm gonna definitely
Bunch
get
of other levels.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some of that. But anyway, so the Star Fox demo came out today. Okay, I was actually really jazzed. A little worried, a hair worried. Now I pre-ordered this game. I love Star Fox 64. It's my favorite Star Fox of all the Star Foxes. The SNES one I never got into. That was the first one. I know it was a big deal with all that fucking 3D shit they were doing on Super Nintendo. The GameCube one was disappointing, and it kind of just stops there for me with Star Fox in a way. Like N64, GameCube, and I don't even remember what the fuck happened after. A lot of remakes and reboots and whatever. But this Star Fox 64, they're remaking the game from scratch, okay? And I was really excited to do this. Now, the studio that's doing this, by the way, listen, Nintendo is hiring studios to do shit. They're not doing it themselves anymore, right? And they hired
Well,
this.
I should hope that the actual devs are working on new first-party titles because we
Sure.
haven't seen a damn thing yet.
Yeah, I know. So, like, Valen Studios is who's doing this, and they're the studio that did Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. And Michelle, they're also the ones that made Knockout City. Remember that game? The
Oh, that was
dodgeball game?
Terrible. Ew.
Didn't Matt Bradford love that game?
Well, he said it was going to be huge. I'm like, dude, this game's dead on arrival. He's like, it's got legs. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right.
So this studio did Mario Kart Live. Obviously, that was their first Nintendo gig, and I guess Nintendo was happy with them. And so they said, hey, why don't you fucking reboot Star Fox 64? Now, I've seen a lot of pushback online. This is happening a ton right now, where these young kids are just not having anything to do with these relaunches of these old games.
No, they want new games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing. I mean, I'm guessing their age or demo, but it
They have
seems
no
like
nostalgia, or maybe they played it when they were 5 and they
I
want
think
something new.
I think they've already played the shit and finished it because they're all getting the retro consoles or emulating or whatever,
Yeah.
Like maybe that's what it is, but I saw some pushback about this, and also Ocarina of Time too. We can get
Yep.
into that,
Yeah.
but
It's
Right.
just, John, we're 2 years into the Switch, or 1 year into the Switch 2,
yeah,
and this Nintendo Direct should have been where they announced the big
40-year
one.
Mario anniversary. coming out.
40-year Mario,
game.
35
there's
Zelda,
still time
or vice
though
versa, whatever it is.
I mean, these types
no,
of games.
this is the rest of the year.
It's not. There's gonna be plenty of treehouses going forward.
Treehouses,
No
sure, but they're
way.
gonna have one more Direct before the end of the year if they don't announce.
Wasn't this a
anything else.
treehouse? This was a treehouse.
No, this was a Direct and then a Treehouse after. For the Treehouse was for
I
Star
don't
Fox
even know what the fuck's
specifically.
what. What the hell's? What do you mean? This
A
was a
Nintendo
treehouse.
Direct is when they announce all
All right,
their
this
games.
is a Direct plus a treehouse.
Yes, yeah. The Treehouse was where they played
Yeah.
Starfield. or
Treehouse
Star
sounds
Fox.
creepy. Come on. It's a bunch of old Japanese men in a tree hut.
Whatever.
Let's do something different.
Yeah, so I did watch a little bit of this event, and we could talk about
Okay.
that too later. But it's the same old thing with
Yeah.
Japanese guy in front of a green screen.
Exactly.
He looks like he's being held hostage, and he
I heard
plays
there
trailers.
was Japanese thumb wrestling. People were very excited
And,
about.
yeah, and the sports
Switch
game.
sports, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this, okay?
Yeah, is it
So, okay, and I have to say this: I recently played Star Fox 64 because I knew this game was coming out and I pre-ordered it just because I wanted to just revisit it. And it is on Switch Online. So if you want to play Star Fox 64 and then Switch Online, you can play it right now.
So that's where these kids are playing it.
Probably.
They don't want to play the new one because they just played it on online.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo removes it from Switch Online. I think they've done that before with other games that they rebooted.
Silly.
Or anyway, I could tell you from the demo, this is a ground up brand new game. Like, it's totally different. Like, it feels different. It looks different. Like, graphically, it's kind of impressive. I have to say, the animals, Star Fox and his crew, they all look like really lifelike. It's kind of a little unsettling because they're
becoming a furry.
Well, I don't know, but they're kind of cool in a way. And like the game starts out with this prologue that's not in N64 with his dad and stuff, and telling the story. And then in the demo, you basically get a prologue. Then you do a training level that is in VR, pseudo VR, where it teaches you all the moves and stuff. And then you could play one mission. It's the second level, like Meteos or whatever. I was actually bummed it wasn't the first level of Star Fox 64 in this demo, but for some reason they did the second level, which is kind of lame because the second level is in space with just meteors everywhere. You don't get to see the terrain and the water and all that shit, But I have to say, I'm super stoked for this game. It comes out in a couple weeks. I already pre-ordered it, and I cannot wait to fucking play this shit. Because I like Star Fox. I love flying games. Everything felt really good. It's all the same fucking moves, the barrel roll, the fucking somersault, you get the bombs, you get the laser upgrades. It's everything we've done for the past fucking 30 years. But
there hasn't been a Star Fox in a long time, too. So coming back with this, it kind of makes sense. They're starting where it all began, and this should hopefully
they've
kick
already
off
done
a new game.
Didn't they do Star
right?
Fox 64 on the DS, though, or something?
Yeah, but I'm saying on these new gen hardware, this is kicking off what they could possibly do in the future, like a new Star Fox game.
Right.
Get people into this original Star Fox 64 game and then release something brand new in the series to kind of get everybody else going. I think that's probably what their plan is.
Yeah.
I was never a huge... Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was saying I was never really a huge fan of Star Fox. I played 64 and that was it. But I'm glad you're going to enjoy it, John, because you sound
I'm totally going to be into it. I mean, listen, I love Star Fox. I shouldn't say that. I love Star Fox 64. I remember being sadly disappointed when I got the GameCube one. Like, it was so short, and I just remember like that's it.
But John, do you think, as the Nintendo guy, some of the bad press is because they dropped kind of this news around the time of Ocarina of Time remake, and we haven't seen a new Zelda, we haven't seen a new Mario, so they see Nintendo saying, "Here's two big games coming. It's a Star Fox and a Zelda."
I think the
remaster.
Ocarina remake is going to be more than just a remake.
Well, all it can be is a remake. I mean, they didn't show a trailer, right? They just showed Link sleeping in a bed. And the joke was it looked like AI. It was one still
But that's
scene.
the beginning of the game. That's the very beginning of Ocarina.
But they say it's done. Why didn't they show a trailer? I don't know.
Well, because they're gonna do another direct
just about it
specifically for that game.
Okay.
So so the takeaway for me on Ocarina, I mean, if I had to rank Zelda games, I would probably do Twilight, Wind Waker, maybe tied for first for me, and then Ocarina number 2. Majora's Mask maybe tied for 2 with Ocarina. But anyway, so I was really interested to see how they presented Ocarina because they've been doing the cel-shaded stuff so much lately with Breath of the Wild and stuff. Not cel-shaded like Wind Waker, but still cel-shaded with Breath of the Wild. But it seems to me that they're doing kind of like an Unreal hire this man kind of look, which, if you know what I'm talking about, all these people that have made Unreal demos of Ocarina of Time over, on YouTube, everyone always comments Nintendo needs to hire this man to make Ocarina, and people are now saying that they hired the man.
Well, there's no proof on that. But.
No, I know, just as a joke, because that's always been the comments on those videos is hired this man, Nintendo. So I'm optimistic that
John, I know what you're saying is with the I know I said this was the last direct, but to be fair, Mario's 40th anniversary is in September.
We still don't.
So we may get a Mario game by the end of the year, or at least an announcement for one. So I see it, but they got to show something, man. They're giving the Nintendo fans nothing other than Star Fox and Ocarina now. It took them a
I
year
think
to do it,
Ocarina
though.
is an important.
It is.
Again, I played Ocarina on the 3DS too, on the DS too. Like
I have 2 copies of it. Yeah, like
I mean, I've probably started that game so many times. Like, right? Like, it's always being re-released. I feel like I can't even think off the top of the head all the different versions of it. Maybe it's less than I'm thinking, but I know it was on the DS and shit. How many times did they re-release that game?
So are you excited to
I'm
play
actually
it, even though
curious.
you've played it 3 times?
What,
End of the
Ocarina?
day, yeah.
I've probably played it more than that, Michelle.
Okay.
I'm excited
Well,
to play it
3
for
different
sure. I
versions
haven't
of
played it
it.
in a long
So
time. I'm
Michelle,
down.
listen, Ocarina of Time is a game for you.
I watched my boyfriend play it, and I played
I mean,
about
you
3 or
like,
4 hours.
but I know, but you always say you want the dungeons and all that.
Yeah.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's the one, yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
Now here's the exciting thing though, and I know this is going to be fact. If they're remaking Ocarina,
Mhm.
I guarantee you, we're getting Majora's Mask too. There's no way around that.
That's the darker Zelda, right? Has like
That's-
Yeah, that's my
darker
favorite
tone.
Zelda.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Majora's Mask is fucking sick. It's basically
Yeah.
the moon's gonna crash into the earth and you relive in the same day to stop it.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
sounds cool. I've never played that one.
It's
Yeah,
very
and
cool.
and
You
it's
get all
got-
these different masks and
And it's got Skull
it's so
Kid,
great.
who's fucking badass. I have a Skull Kid figure down here because I think he's so cool.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I mean, I'm open to the Zelda remasters. I just did want to see like what they're up to with the new one too. But whatever.
yeah, but
It'll
there's
come.
no way that they're not doing Majora's Mask. There's just no fucking way because
Right.
on N64 it was Ocarina followed up with Majora's Mask. So if they're putting all the work in for the engine and the assets,
They've also remade Majora's Mask for the 3D. Was it 3DS as well? I think.
I don't know.
So like,
yeah.
Majora is a roguelike, Badger says. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, you relive it the
Same
same
day.
day. I think that
All
kind of
right.
holds up.
It's like Groundhog
I
Day.
remember
do
that
like-
game kind of blowing my fucking mind. Like
Mhm. That's cool.
I think Ryan, I did ultimately end up liking it more than Ocarina because it was so weird. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it was very different, and it was
Like-
like it broke like every aspect of Zelda that you knew originally, right? And you go into this, and it's
Yeah.
like this cool new dark kind of fantasy. It's we'll see. I think they'll probably remake it too. I'm not gonna lie. I think
well,
you're
they
on the right
have
track
to.
there with
I think
that.
it makes complete sense though because if they're putting all the effort into Ocarina of Time, they're basically the same engine, same game, same
Yeah, Dragon
everything.
Quest did that with like, and so did Final
Yeah.
Fantasy with certain pixel remasters, and there's another
Yeah.
one coming Resonance. But like, yeah, I think that
maybe
they're
they'll
probably gonna
release
do
a new Zelda in between.
in that
maybe
style.
they'll do Ocarina.
It's setting
and
up
then
the new
one.
style of the new Zelda,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
That hire
Well,
that
also,
man.
I think a
That
lot.
would be cool.
I think why this game's so important right now too is the Zelda movie. When is that coming out?
Oh yeah, I think it's coming out next winter.
2027.
Oh okay.
But I read somewhere today that the timing of this was important for the release of like the next Zelda movie trailer over the holidays, maybe. In this game, like everyone's gonna be talking about Zelda this Christmas. So I don't know.
All right. Well, what are you drinking?
And then maybe they roll Majora's Mask into 2027 with the release of the movie. I don't know.
it's
just-
so far
just
off.
talking.
Just give
I
it
think
to me
Majora's
now.
going to be a bit. I think they'll throw a new game in between, but we can't just
Yeah.
keep guessing at what they're going to do.
I know.
All right, that's it for me. I'm drinking a Sierra Nevada Big Little Thing IPA. All right, Ryan, what's going on over there?
All right. It was a very, very busy week in gaming, honestly. Like I played Mortal Shell, we talked about 1666, Curse Mark, all we already spoke lots on that. I was playing a ton of Mina. Obviously, I'm almost done the game, and that game just keeps throwing new stuff at you in every area.
Okay.
And it's just so I don't know. I
yeah,
was so
Ryan,
addicted to it.
I
I'm
was
so
going to
addicted
play
to
that
it.
this weekend too, and too much shit, but
But you can just pick it up, which is nice. And
yeah, that's a great
I-
beach game, by the way. I
Oh,
can't-
great.
boy,
And
not
you,
this
you don't
again.
have to worry about the sun ruining the graphics.
That's
nothing.
going to be
Like,
a
it
good
pops.
fucking summer beach game.
Yeah.
However, Splatoon is coming out right around
Ah.
vacation time.
I'm on the fence for Splatoon. I usually pick it up. and I
I'm
usually
getting
have a lot
it.
of
I
fun
have to
with
get it.
So I might pick that one up with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mina, man, it's grown on me quite a bit from initially being skeptical of the game to getting it and then loving it. Fantastic game. Like every new area, if it throws an item at you or a sidearm in a bush or whatever, you get it. I always keep it on me because you know damn well you're going to need it for a certain platforming obstacle or a boss or whatever is going to make your life easier down the road. Fantastic game. I'm almost done it. I think I'm like 20 or 30 hours into it. Awesome. I picked up a game on Steam. I saw it a while ago and I saw it being hyped. I was like, oh, this looks fantastic.
So I picked up this game too.
Killer Bean?
I did, but I didn't play it. So yes,
it looks really crisp and like kind of well made, but janky.
Ryan,
it looks like an old like bloatware GTA clone.
Okay, tell me what this is because I did buy it. I did not play it. I didn't have time.
Well, he
I
did.
thought,
So tell us about it.
I know, but I want to. I'm trying to set
tell
this.
us. That's what he's doing. You don't have to set up his review. Let him
I can
speak.
definitely set it up, okay? Because he's not going to set it up properly.
He
I
doesn't
am
have
going
set
to.
it if he's
Give me a
gonna speak.
chance.
But this game, but here's the thing. I've been seeing this game
Shut
every.
up.
Okay, then Ryan, go ahead and tell me little tiny details that don't matter about the game. Go ahead.
What do you fucking mean? Okay. This is Killer Bean.
Okay.
See, now this isn't fair, John. You kind of ruined the whole thing for me.
Well, I
here.
was trying to set up because I see some hype around the fucking game.
Yeah, so did I.
So then I was going to hand it to you and say, Shh, tell me what
All right.
the hype
That's
is
how
and
I
if
don't
it's justified.
set up stuff. I just open my mouth and speak. You guys are the women on this show, okay?
What are
need
you
to speak
talking
the
about?
facts.
So you-
we don't need a setup of the setup of the setup. All right, he was about to give a review.
I'm
and
trying to
you're-
interact with this fucking guy. And okay, so
Hand it
Ryan,
to me,
just
John.
go
Let's
ahead
go.
I
and
don't
just
know.
go ahead and talk about this game, okay?
All right, jump
No,
in
I
if
was
he
into
gets
it.
bored.
I was
Yeah.
into the setup. Okay, now it's called Killer Bean. You are a bean. You're a rogue assassin coffee bean, and it's essentially an open world GTA style, killing everything, running into your car and everything. You go on these missions, and these missions are essentially just fetch quests. You go and interact with an object in a building. It unlocks more objects around the world. You go and interact with those objects. It unlocks more guns, and there's like little tiny mini bosses, crowds of mobs that are trying to shoot you. But you're this bean and you have this really fast car. You're like this secret agent assassin type deal. And it reminds me of like the old like PS3 like $10 game, open world game where you drive around, blow shit up, and kill things. Now, from the trailers, John, you saw the trailers and all this hype around it.
I did.
It looked really
There's
like
no hype
action
around this
packed
game,
and
I gotta tell you guys.
explosive.
No,
no
I
hype,
think you're
but, like,
wrong, Michelle. There absolutely is.
From the
Because
amount of
obviously
reviews I'm
Ryan and I
seeing,
both
there's
ended up
no-
on this page,
Yeah,
okay?
because you guys both have Steam Decks and they're feeding you shovelware.
No, I
There's
didn't.
I'm not
I
playing
didn't,
on the Steam
I didn't
Deck.
see it on Steam Deck. I saw it
Neither
on
did I.
fucking online.
So did I. I
Where-
saw
where-
ads
where
on
online? Who?
TikTok and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok's feeding you
Now,
garbage. It has mixed
do
reviews,
feel
but
like-
only
I don't even
1,000.
have
Nobody
TikTok.
gives
I've
a shit
never been on
about Killer
TikTok.
Bean.
I'm about to give it
Michelle,
a mixed review
listen-
because it doesn't live up to the images on Steam. I'm not gonna lie. It is
Yeah.
very
The
plain,
images.
very bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The aiming kind of sucks. The game started with no audio for me. I had to fix that personally. It's
Okay.
very buggy. Like it's not polished at all. But if you just want to drive around smashing beans and shooting beans and
Driving
blowing
around
shit up
smashing beans. Nobody wants to do
a
this.
in a non-destructible world, that's exactly what it is. It is not a
Okay.
good game in any sense.
Yeah.
It was. I
So
thought
the
it would
hype
be a
that
lot
was
more
created
fun.
for it was bullshit and lies and paid promotion.
Yeah,
basically
I don't
proving my
honestly.
point.
Honestly, I don't trust Ryan on this because I think he's going
John,
along.
he's going
with
the reviews.
No,
say
no.
this.
He's going along with the idea that it might be bad because you're saying that.
No,
so
I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
this is
have
my
to play
opinion,
this.
John.
You played it. You
No.
played it. You
I
did.
think I heard him
All right.
change there. Okay,
John,
No.
if you
Yeah.
saw in the Discord, I said
This is a
about
highly
to play
anticipated
game
It's
of
not
the
highly
year.
This is
anticipated.
it's
Nobody gives a
highly
shit about it.
anticipated.
It's got mixed reviews.
Meme fueled Killer Bean action roguelike.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
You
not
wanna
hearing
like
anything
it.
about
More
the
Stockholm
rogue.
syndrome. Let
Right.
it go. You don't like it.
Before I started playing the game in
Yeah.
the Discord, I said, I'm about to play Game of the Year Potential, and I posted the link from Steam.
Yeah.
I loaded it up, and I was immediately disappointed. It does
'cause it
not
had no
look
audio.
like the game. It had no audio at all. You couldn't hear the gun, you couldn't hear the car. Nothing was turned up.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to fix it all. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's very plain, very bland. There's no details or textures on anything except for you and your car. Everything else is very flat, very like minuscule effort put into it. It's essentially is bloatware. Like it's not a very good game. If you just want to jump in, have fun, and shoot beans, sure. But
This guy's a rip-off
gets
Mr.
old.
Potato Head. I don't even like the
it
look
gets
of his
old
face.
very quick.
Now I think we should properly set this up. By the way,
We already
Be-
did for 30
no,
minutes.
no, he didn't set up anything because this is based on a fucking movie.
I've never seen the Killer
You don't
Bean
even
movie.
fucking know
No,
that
you know
or
what,
bring
guys?
that
I'm not
information.
familiar with the Coffee Bean.
No,
movie.
neither
Tell
am
me
I.
about
Okay,
it.
so there was a fucking movie
Okay.
called Killer Bean Forever that has
Is this a Mr. Bean movie?
96% corn meter. So you
Yeah.
didn't even bring that information to the setup?
No.
Because
Because
I didn't
nobody
know.
cares.
I didn't get that information provided to me with any of their advertising or any of the things I read on
Yeah.
their Steam page. Now, it's from Killer Bean Studios LLC. So I'm assuming this is their one and only shot at success when it comes to video games. I did not know there was a movie. No, I didn't. And there is voice acting. I sadly didn't hear the first chunk of it, but yeah, it's plain, it's bland. It doesn't look as detailed as the images on Steam. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Yeah.
Sounds
just
like trash.
bland. It's pretty trash. I'm not gonna say. I don't think it's as polished as I would have liked it to be. But
Mhm.
it's a $10 indie slop game. I see somebody say they should have used AI in it. Honestly, they probably would have benefited them if they used some AI. in
Careful,
this, but-
careful. You can get people mad, Ryan. Careful. 'Cause
So other
people
than
are
this, John, you should try it. I want to hear your opinion on it next week.
I will.
mad. He'll
Okay,
love it
play
just
it.
to piss you off. Don't worry.
No, that's not
probably,
true.
but I don't think you're gonna enjoy it.
Mhm.
I think we both went into or both purchased it
You know
with the
what?
same mindset.
I don't
Yeah.
think we
Of
need a
just, like-
2-week in a row review of Killer Bean. let's not
Why
get
do you,
John's
why do you
take.
get to decide that, by the way?
I
is,
said because it's boring and nobody gives a shit about
Why?
this shitty indie
That's
game
all.
on
That's
Steam
very
Deck.
relative.
It's
What you're
not.
saying. Yes,
Nobody's
it is.
clamoring to hear
Very
Killer
re-
Bean reviews
I think
2
that
weeks in a row.
I think people are clamoring to hear
I don't think they are.
a different POV
I think you
on
guys
this.
need to bring some higher caliber games, John. I don't think Killer Bean is
Why?
it.
What do you? What?
What?
This
I
is
would.
this is a meme.
No, I honestly think
this
if they,
game's
if
a
they
meme
polished it some
machine.
more,
Yeah.
it would be fun. It would
Yeah.
actually be pretty fun, but it's just not
All right.
polished.
Great.
I also played some Call of Duty, John. I jumped in.
I tried
and
it
played
too. Yeah,
Black Ops Classic.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I loved it. So
I-
Black Ops Classic, they take away the Omni movement, which is new to BO7. They took away sliding. They restricted you on certain tactical equipment like stims. They restricted you on what guns and attachments you can use. It is very bare bones Black Ops 2. You're only playing on the Black Ops 2 maps, the remastered maps. Very like as soon as I loaded in and realized like I couldn't slide, there's nobody trying to break my camera and slide cancel in front of me or jump and bouncing off walls. This felt like I was playing Black Ops 2 with a brand new engine. It honestly felt so good. I got like a 10 kill streak on my first session. It was back. Like Call of Duty multiplayer was back for me for that moment. And I honestly think that this is awesome if you're craving that old COD but want to play it on Black Ops 7. Like I know that's a weird thing to say, but it was great. I honestly really enjoyed it. Classic score streaks. Everything is like it used to be, but with a new engine and all these new guns. I think it's really cool. I don't know how you felt about it, but I really enjoyed myself for my few matches I played.
Yeah, it's great that they took all that shit away. But honestly, I'm a Modern Warfare guy. I even I texted Matt McCarthy about this. I'm like, they added this mode. Yeah, it's probably cool, but we're still gonna want to play Modern Warfare. Like,
But
it's just
true
like-
Modern Warfare was no jumping around.
Well, there was
and omni
there
movement
was
stuff.
doors, there was claymores,
Okay,
there was
doors again. Yeah, but at a core,
Yeah.
all these older games used to be the
no.
same. There
Believe
was
me,
no
I
sliding
love
and all that
all
crap.
old Black Ops 2. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Okay,
And I do like the Omni movement in Black Ops 7, but something about this COD was better when it was simpler. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
when
But
there
Ryan,
wasn't so much chaos. it was-
ultimately the Omni movement though, I think in like the first couple months people were trolling everybody with that shit, like diving into the room and like shooting backwards
that's
and
all I see. When
John
I play
Woo,
this
but
game
I
now.
felt like it died down over time.
I don't know. Like when I get into a lobby where it's like really intense, I see people jumping off walls to break my like line of sight.
Yeah.
Every corner, every corner I turn, somebody's bouncing or sliding off of a wall, and it is very hard to shoot them from keyboard and mouse at least.
Yeah.
And-
Maybe it's because I played Nuketown only.
Look, it's no
Yeah,
Killer
yeah,
Bean,
yeah, that, like,
okay? It's no
yeah.
Killer Bean.
It's
Let's
no
just keep
Killer
it
All
Bean.
right. Ryan, let's keep talking about Call of Duty. I think this is a great
No,
topic
it's
right
great.
now.
I'm going to bring in some
I
do have
my
one more
buddies and we'll
part of
talk
Call
about
of
some
Duty.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it, brother.
Oh,
So
great.
this is called Rogue Run, and it's a zombies
Oh.
mode within
Ooh.
the zombies mode. Okay?
Oh, nice.
Think of a traditional roguelike where so it spawns you into one portion of the many maps they have in this game, the zombies maps.
Mhm.
So you're in an isolated area. You burn through the current round of zombies, and then you get a choice of, like Michelle said earlier, 3 different upgrades. So you have to pick one of those upgrades, and then it teleports you to the next area.
Mhm.
And there's about 5 different versions of it. So the final boss is different in all 4 of them. And then the 5th one is all the bosses combined from level 10 to 50. And then it goes endless mode. So you just level up for every level up until 10. You fight a boss, you do it up to 20, you kill the boss, and then so on until you kill the final boss. And it is honestly the pick up and play way to play zombies.
Nice.
If you wanted to just hop in, get to 20 with a little bit of a challenge and a bit more randomness to it, this is how you do it. And I honestly think that if they innovate this for future titles, I think it's going to be like a game mode that sticks, in my opinion. I don't know if you've played zombies at all this year.
No,
but this
I
was
don't.
like
It's not my jam, to be honest.
No.
Um,
And that's fair. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but for somebody that
Jam,
loves zombies like I do
tea,
and
beans.
loves roguelikes,
Yeah.
beans, yeah. For somebody that loves roguelikes, they really nailed a good roguelike game mode here.
does
I think
everything
it's
have
pretty
to be
cool.
rogue now? Let's just ask the
I know
question.
everything is, and I hate that I love a lot of them so much because it's
yeah,
like
you
the
guys
Souls
are
like
getting
thing. Like, they're-
pigeonholed.
I'm getting pigeonholed.
Who's
but
getting pigeonholed?
It's the
Both of
same thing
you,
as Souls like.
What are
There's
you
all
talking
these-
about?
everything gets a Souls like label,
Well,
and
when
everything
the
gets
game
a
is actually
roguelike label
Souls like,
now.
that's great. But when it's not, it's stupid.
and that's where I was getting at. When it's
Yeah.
actually a roguelike, I
Yeah.
really enjoy it. But when
Yeah.
it's a
They
part
throw something
roguelike,
on
part
there.
RPG, yeah, they throw all these different labels at it.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of try to fade.
Is there
or start
some?
to fade, but
Is there a Modern Warfare beta DMZ type thing?
beta
coming?
won't be until September probably.
But is there
or
something
late
happening
August.
soon though? Like, why do I feel like I saw that? Am I imagining that?
No, I don't think so. We saw the preview for DMZ in Summer Games Fest or the Xbox.
Yeah,
The Xbox showcase. Which
there's no
yeah, I got my
preview
opinions
coming
on.
soon, right? For
All right,
any
well,
of
good.
this
I
shit?
want to hear about it
I don't think so.
because
no.
I don't really.
All right,
have
Ryan.
an
Let's
don't believe
let's
so.
talk about this. Let's unpack it a little bit. So, do you
Do you
think
want to
there's?
unpack it in the news, John? or you
I
wanna
do.
unpack it
Do you
right
think
now?
there's something coming in June or no? We're not
I
getting
think
Let's
anything.
it's
stop
gonna be a
talking
standard-
about COD.
standard cycle, John? I think you're getting your beta
Okay.
in August, and then the game comes
Yeah.
out in October.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, let's.
Now they do have a loyalty program this year,
Okay.
which
Like
we
Call
have.
of Duty
So
does.
let's talk about
Yes.
Summer Game Fest.
You get a
and what went
discount.
on.
Michelle, I'm reading news right now.
I don't give a shit. He didn't even say what
I'm
he's
drinking,
drinking.
a Stella Artois.
Okay.
Okay.
Trois, un, deux, trois.
Artois.
Let's
Do you like that
talk
beer? I you know,
about-
I do. I like it in the bottles. Yeah, I do.
but you buy it.
And it's just from time to
I
time.
feel
My
like
wife
I-
likes it too. So
I'll be in a
just kinda
restaurant
pick it up.
and that's all they have, and that's when I order it, like some kind of European place.
yeah, it's a little skunky. It's like a Heineken kind of.
yeah. Oh, we only have Stella Artois and Pellegrino.
It's a steakhouse beer. That's what I picture, right? It's like you go to a steakhouse and they always have Stella and like I don't know if you have Creamore where you're
Yeah.
from, but
So we're talking
Creamer's
about
another one.
food. Domino's Pizza UK tweeted,
Yeah,
God
that's
of
bad.
War game with no Kratos equals pepperoni passion with no
oh,
pepperoni.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
this.
Santa Monica Studio said, okay, thanks for the feedback, Domino's Pizza corporate account.
Yeah.
Got
Took
a
a
little
lot of
heated.
flack for that.
Who did?
Who took-
Domino's?
who-
I bet they sold
Domino's,
some pizza.
People
No,
were
why?
shredding
Well,
them
okay,
with
so
Domino's
first of
stuff.
all, do we like sassy Twitter food
I don't think it's professional.
managers?
I think it should
like
be
Wendy's does
professional.
it, Burger King does it. They all troll each
Yeah,
other.
I don't
But
know
now
if
they
Dom,
have fun. This is like a topic. This is like a.
I
a
think it's
political
great.
topic
I think it's
almost,
great
but-
that Domino's did it. To be honest,
No, I don't. It's not like I'm offended or anything. I just think that
Yeah.
we should be professional. Like running corporate accounts should just
Yeah,
not
but
be
they're-
rude. It should be professional.
that's
So-
kind of the trend,
Wendy's,
though.
John,
right?
Wendy's
Yeah.
makes jokes, but
Yeah.
they're actual jokes. Like this Domino's one, I could see it not being a joke for a lot of people. Whereas
Why? Why is
Wendy's,
it so life or
Wendy's like
death?
literally just doesn't care. They just say silly things. Where this one was more of
well,
a
they
jab.
didn't
So-
reply.
It's like,
They should have replied back. And Domino's Pizza is like pizza without pizza, or is like eating shit. But instead, they were like, "Thanks for the feedback, corporate account." So they just seem pathetic too. They shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
So it just looked
Thanks
bad.
for the yeah,
Thanks
I
for
know.
the feedback,
You're right, Michelle.
corporate.
But here's the thing: God of War with no Kratos is not God of War. I have to agree with this.
Well, that's like saying Witcher without like Geralt is no Witcher because Ciri. It's the problem is, like, where does it end? And I'm in agreement with it. I think Kratos should be in God of War games, but I'm saying Domino's Pizza.
Well, he's
saying
in it in the beginning when he's lighting her on fire, right?
That's
and
true.
she's
He's there.
she's been in his games for the last 2 iterations of God of War,
Look,
right?
End of the day, it's PR and it's not looking good for Sony. That's all. Now, on the flip side,
Yeah, I don't think this is a negative for Domino's at all. I'm sorry.
yeah, they
I
probably
don't.
sold a lot of pizza. Yeah, they probably sold a lot of pizza.
And it was in the UK, so it's like, bloody hell, yeah, fuck that. Fuck this woman. Let's
Well, in the
order
UK, they
fucking,
could get arrested for that
Yeah,
tweet.
let's
They better
fuck
be
this
careful.
shit. Let's
Oh,
get
no.
some
You better be
fucking,
careful. That's harassment in the UK.
we're
But
gonna
they'll
get
let a
some,
rapist go free.
I'm trying
So
to
let's talk
quickly
about Gears
tell me
of
some,
War.
Wait, I'm trying to get some
E-Day.
I need some UK
Oh.
food references quick.
Oh, what
Bangers
about
and mash,
liver?
bangers and
Bloody
mash.
fuck, we'll get order the fucking large bangers pizza there, mate.
What do they eat
Okay.
there?
Bangers would be
Beans
sausages.
on toast
sausages.
and bangers and
Yeah,
mash.
fucking get the fucking beans on toast.
Fish and chips.
Fucking large cheese. What do you say,
bevy,
mate?
a
Do they even
bevy.
eat pizza? Do they eat Domino's in England?
Well, it's
That seems
Domino's
weird
Pizza
to me.
UK did this.
I didn't
All
even know
their
they
food
had
is
Domino's in
in
UK.
grayscale to me.
Yeah,
Ew,
fuck yeah.
no
I'm
eel
telling
pie.
you.
That's disgusting.
I'll tell you, they can. They got rid of
They
the
love-
Kratos.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually,
I'm
they
telling
love
you, let's order some
they love
Domino's.
what they call steak Canadian. That's like a
Yeah.
dish in the UK. They
Yeah,
love it.
I'm telling you, we're doing some
yeah, is
beef
this the
crisp.
Beatles after a stroke?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not good. You know.
So
It's
Gears of
things-
War E-Day.
Yeah, what do you think? They pulled
What-
it last minute from PlayStation.
I watched the
Cool.
trailer.
Good for them. I don't understand this whole thing. Is Xbox exclusive? Is it not exclusive? Halo Campaign Evolved
doing
is
this
not
out of
exclusive,
order?
but Gears of War E-Day is like. What do you guys think? Like, Ash has
Don't
said
care
no
about
more,
Gears of War.
all exclusive.
No opinion.
Are we-
People think it looks badass.
I don't
I'm
feel like
happy
we're
for them.
covering this properly.
All right, John,
This
start
is
it off
one of the
with
biggest news
Gears of War.
stories.
We're going right to, but we have to
What do
break
you
it
want to
down by
ease
event.
into? What do you want to ease into?
Well, I think we should
You
go
wanna talk
event to
about
event
what?
to event.
Oh.
Okay, Michelle and I watched the whole fucking summer games thing. Michelle, what is your big takeaway from that? What did you like? What are you excited about? Was there anything in there besides
No.
Jeff Keighley blowing Japanese dudes?
No, my favorite thing that got dropped during this whole event was the Mortal Shell 2 beta. I don't care. The Tomb Raider game looks good. And then the next day, there's people mad and right in the fucking shooter. Fuck you, Amazon Games. Tomb Raider used AI. Then we had to hear about this for the next. They're mad at that.
Right.
They're mad at Crazy Taxi using AI, but they're trying to
Yeah.
take down Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis because they have an AI disclaimer.
Come on, holy.
They said they use tools. So that's going to be that drama with that.
But
But no,
what
I
does
thought
that
Tomb Raider
even
looks really
mean?
cool.
I mean, yeah, but you know, I can't figure this out. I saw criticism about how Laura Croft looked.
That's nuts. She looks
I
great.
don't
look great.
I don't feel
looks
that,
great.
by the way.
No, that's just one crazy person.
She looks good. The graphics
She's not
look good.
curvy enough or something,
She's
or I don't
definitely
know.
curvy.
She looks-
They gave her curves, and her
Yeah.
face looks good. And graphically, it looks like a really cool style.
It looks like old school Laura in a
Yeah.
modern game, right?
No,
Like
I think they did
that-
good. The voice actress
She's
sounds
got
good.
the outfit. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
what
think
more do you
that
want?
the downside of the people shitting on it seems to be mostly AI, which is silly, which we've talked about before. I don't even want to talk
Right.
about. But yeah, Crazy
My-
Taxi also.
Yeah.
They're taking down.
Well,
So
and
was
the
there
Crazy
any-
Taxi thing is Asha saying we are banning the use of AI in all our games, and then boom, Crazy Taxi comes out, and now
She's
they got
not
caught with
banning
AI.
it.
She's the
Ashley's
AI
not
queen.
banning it. No
That's-
way.
that's her
No.
background
No, that
is
was
AI.
one of their
No
pushes
way.
with Xbox and gaming.
No,
and
no, no.
saying there
Asha is-
no one
no-
ever said
Asha's
they're
AI
banning-
is
their
that's her
AI is
background.
incorporated into everything.
That's her
Including
background.
Andy
That's
Cheek,
where she
including-
came
art.
from.
I'm sorry, art. Go look it up.
Generated
She said
art.
it.
I
Yeah,
don't
she's
believe
saying
she
that
said
all human generated stuff, blah blah blah, and then Crazy Taxi had AI generated art in their thing. I don't give a shit. If the game's good, I'm gonna play the game. My most anticipated one from Summer Games Fest was Resident Evil Veronica and Mortal
yeah.
Shell.
Yeah,
RE
that's cool.
Veronica, I've never played it, so
Mhm.
to see it in this new light with this new engine and all that, I think it's gonna be fantastic.
All right, so I'm going to quickly just go through
Yeah,
some of the
that's good.
games. So, Stellar Blade, by the way, stood out to me just because the environment and the world, the kind of
Yeah, the new Stellar Blades
steampunk.
could be
world.
cool. I still kind of like the vibe of the first one more so far, but we'll see.
Right. So the first Paramount game is going to be Teenage. If you're not aware, Paramount Movie Studios now has a game studio, and the first game they're doing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. I thought that looked pretty fucking cool, honestly.
What we saw of it did.
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, they
little
didn't really
CGI
show much.
clip.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but it seemed kind of an adulty Turtles
Yeah,
game,
looked dark.
which.
Yeah.
Like the original Turtles, if you remember, like the comic books were black and white and dark as fuck. It was like very adult, and then it kind of turned into bubblegum in the 90s, I guess. And then what else, Michelle? The Star Wars Zero Company, whatever.
Yeah.
The Wolf Among Us 2.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Mafia Old Country.
Oh, Monster
Mafia
Hunter, huge DLC. I'm excited to play in
Yeah.
2027.
There's a new Virtua Fighters game that looked kind of forgettable.
Saw Genesis, which is the multiplayer 3v1 horror game.
Control Resonant.
Yeah, which also, honestly, I wasn't big into the original Control, but this one looks pretty cool, not going to lie.
I'm just scrolling through here quickly. Oh, Alien Isolation 2, Matt Bradford's going to lose his fucking mind. Oh, I want to talk about Cuphead, because Cuphead is kind of funny because they're...
Pixel Cuphead.
But they're developing it on Genesis hardware.
Yes.
That's silly.
They announced 2 titles, so a sequel to Cuphead, and then this, was it 8-bit style Cuphead game?
They're making it on a fucking Genesis.
I'm definitely going to play that.
Okay,
Both of them,
okay. So
actually.
I haven't fully researched this, but
there's not much info out there.
Okay,
on them.
I think they're going to release it. Oh, it's actually not Genesis. It's Solar. It's this Master System, which is before the Genesis. So, okay. This is what I hope they're doing, and I don't know if this is true. I haven't dug into this. I want them to make a game for the Master System and then release it on Steam running in a Master System emulator.
I bet that they print this game physically on a Master System cartridge.
They said they're going to do that. They said they're going to make cartridges. But I want them to only make it on the Master System and then release it in Steam.
I hate all this stupid, campy, nostalgia fucking
I know, but
this isn't nostalgia, though. This is a new IP. This is Cuphead.
Okay,
but
then don't
the
do
last
this
10
stupid,
years.
wow, it's so cool, it's in a cart. I'm going to buy it for $400.
Michelle,
and
forget
put
the
it on my
cartridge.
IKEA shelf.
Forget the
Michelle,
cartridge.
If it's not for you, then you don't buy it. It's for the people
Forget
that like
the
enjoy
I'm allowed to
cartridge,
hate
though.
on shit whether or not it's for me. I do a show where I give
Absolutely.
opinions. I think it's silly and stupid. Just put the game out and let me play it. That's it.
But you're missing my point, though.
What's your
Forget the
point?
cartridge.
You're excited about it? Oh.
No, I'm saying forget the cartridge, okay?
Oh, okay.
Use those old-ass tools, and you're restricted by that.
Are you going to use old medicine and old car parts?
Yes, I'm going to
Everything
go to a
was
Civil
worse
War
50
hospital.
years ago. Exactly. No, why do we
No,
have
but
to use old
you're missing
shit?
my point, though. Okay, so of a modern developer with modern knowledge of game mechanics and what people like and don't like, whatever, go back in time and make a game using these old developer tools for the Sega Master System. Okay, so you have a fucking ROM essentially, and then you take a Sega Master System emulator, you put that all together, fucking release that shit on Steam, Nintendo, wherever, fucking PlayStation. Forget the cartridge. That's how it's delivered to you. You don't know it's running in an emulator, but
Why?
the tools were all fucking
Just
Master
release it
System.
and have it have that graphical look. Why are we going through bells and whistles?
Because
and
of the
hoops? I
limit.
don't know.
Okay, so when you're doing
the limitations of the.
but when you're
of the
making
tools.
art
the limitations are brilliant. It's art. Oh,
when you're
trap
making-
me in a room and give me nothing but one window to
you
look
know,
out of.
It's true
Oh,
though,
it's
because
limiting.
when you're making music and art and whatever,
No, it's
if you
not.
have
It's
less
bullshit.
tools in
Release
your
the game.
in your fucking arsenal, you get creative and you use those tools more creatively.
I'm with John here on this one
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
with
shit.
all the stuff and tools that we have today, you get games like fucking mixtape and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a better example of
Right.
art than mixtape is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what you're saying, John, when they're limited
I don't
to,
see any
to
Yeah,
user
User
creativity.
you become
and-
more creative
Mixtape
because
was limited. No
I've
combat.
experienced
They had
this
no
a
skill
million
to make
times in my
combat.
life. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
look how uncreative it was.
It's almost
Exactly.
like it's
a lot
like,
of people liked it though.
No, like ignorance is bliss, and I truly believe in that. So, like, when you only have limited skills and you trying to get, an end result.
Yeah, it sounds good. Write it on a poster with a cat hanging. It sounds like
well,
a bunch
it's
of
true.
bullshit for people. We don't know
don't.
if it's true. Let me see the results.
Well,
Like,
I'm excited about this premise. So,
It's so exciting because they're limited in making it on a master system. That let's see what.
I don't
it
think
is.
that's what they're
Like,
doing.
That's
I
a
think
gimmick.
John's
That's
just
what's
saying that
called a
would be
gimmick.
cool.
It's a gimmick. I'm sick of
they are
gimmicks. Give me a good game.
But Ryan, they are releasing
Yes.
it on Sega
Yes.
as a cartridge, so that means they have to use those tools to kick that out somehow, right?
I think nowadays they can probably just build it on a regular.
I know. I have the
game
NES Maker
engine
here.
system.
I made an NES game, fucking Ball Patrol and shit. Like,
I don't think they need to go as far as you're describing, where they are. Just
I want
limited
them
those
to do
tools.
that.
Yeah,
Why?
which would be pretty.
I
cool,
want
but
zeros.
I
I
don't
want
think they're doing
ones, and
that.
nothing
I
else.
just
I
want
want
to
a
play
bunch
something
of
fun. I don't
fucking.
care how they made it. I don't need to know what's in the sausage. Okay, you guys are getting
Yeah.
too into the craft of this. Just give me a fun game to play, and maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
But
All right.
it's a
So
gimmick.
okay. So I think that kind of is everything for Summer Games Fest, and then the Xbox event happened. Okay, Ryan. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously the big thing that came out of that was probably Gears of War, and also they showed a Fable trailer. Michelle, did you see that?
Yep, I sure
What
did.
what did you think about Fable, by the way?
I thought it was interesting that the ugly busted bitch is gone. She's nowhere to be seen.
No, she isn't. No,
We had
she's in
Captain-
there. No,
was
no,
she?
no,
I
no, no.
guess I
She's
didn't
in
see
there.
her.
Yes.
Okay.
So they had
We had
Janine
Captain America
Garofalo.
woman.
This new Janine Garofalo
No,
character.
it's not Janine Garofalo. It's Captain America woman. What's her name?
She looked like Janine
It's that
Garofalo.
British
I'm
lady
sorry.
with the pig nose.
She looked
You
like
know her.
Janine
She's a
from
comic
Reality
book woman.
Bites. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
So Fable, I could tell it has some stink on it.
I don't like the look of Fable.
Yeah, I know.
Fable's always
I don't
been
think
cheesy though. So
It has been.
You know?
At times it felt a little Harry Potterish to me.
I just am so over that style of humor and like I don't
Right.
like it. It doesn't I want to be immersed in a fantasy world. I get that's not what Fable is, but I don't know. We saw
But it had a
lot of
little
CGI
bit of that
stuff.
Harry. It had a little bit of that Harry Potter kid
Yeah, but
kind of
I just want to see
fantasy.
Which is
gameplay. I'm so
fine.
sick of CGI.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to judge it. Like where's
Yeah,
the
there was
combat?
really
Where's
there
the
was virtually no
animations?
gameplay at all in that.
Yeah,
Like it was.
So I can't judge yet.
I think the big. Well, there's two things I think
There's
were
a
big.
lot, John. There's
Well,
a lot.
I think
There's that
Halo and-
Magician's
I think-
game,
I think
Vivarium.
I think Halo, Gears, and Fable, in my opinion, are the big ones. And there's some
They
other.
had that Valor Mortis looked really cool.
So, all right, Ryan.
Belmont's Curse. I'm really down for Castlevania. Belmont's
New
Curse. I
Castlevania
think
That's not
is
exclusive
awesome.
though. That's not exclusive though.
Either
So
or
Gears-
but it was
the other
at the
things you
Xbox.
mentioned.
Okay,
Game
all right.
Showcase, right?
Ryan, let's
Fable's
unpack
not
Gears.
exclusive either.
It's an Xbox game. It's an Xbox Studio game. So at Gears of War E-Day, Ryan,
Yes.
let's talk about quick. So I watched the trailer.
Mhm.
And I have to fully admit, I don't think I'm a Gears of War guy. I think I loved the first game. We had a lot of fun with it, with our community back in the day, playing multiplayer.
I loved
it
one
was
and two.
it was
both.
very
a
exciting when it
lot.
came out because there was nothing like it at the time
Yep.
for multiplayer, third person
And
cover
graphically,
shooter. Yeah, it was
you
a
didn't
big
see
fucking
anything
deal.
graphically that,
You know,
like
but it was Cliffy. You know, he was dude bro, and
the gore.
He
Yeah, the
was
gore. You
never
didn't
a
see
dude,
much
though.
of that back then. It was very graphically
But-
advanced for its time.
I watched the 7-minute trailer, and I have to say, I didn't see anything remarkably new in that trailer.
I gotta disagree.
Besides the
I think
setting, it was like the 60s or
besides
something.
the setting, but the graphics,
Well,
like
gra-
they
graphics
have
were
nailed it.
Yeah, but gameplay I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, but
it's
that's
the
what
sa-
I think
it's
that's
the
what they're
s-
going for.
It's the
John.
same weapons, same grenades, same shotgun, same
same
John doesn't like
chainsaw.
the
Cover.
futuristic stuff, probably. I think you
Well,
appreciate the horror aspect of the monsters
But the,
and stuff.
Yes.
the trailer,
Yeah.
though, showed them like in some weird 1960s USA kind of thing. I was confused by that. Are they time traveling? Like, what's going on?
No, I don't remember the setting that it takes place.
It
in,
looked like
but
a
it's-
Fallout kind of place. Like, what was happening with that? What?
I don't know. I'd have to look into it myself personally, but I just think it looks beautiful. And for someone that hasn't played any of the old Gears, this is going to be a great introduction to the series. I think it's exactly what they need. Don't deviate too far from what
They
makes
didn't.
Gears
They
of War
didn't
Gears of
deviate
War.
an inch.
No,
think they
because they
did.
did that. I think they
No,
did
they
too,
didn't.
but they didn't do it like the last. What was it? The last two games were very poorly receptive. Nobody liked those games, as far as I could tell.
Right.
And they're going back to what worked and what people were wanting. That little bit of nostalgia with the new age graphics and this whole new style. They built it from the ground up. I think this game's going to do phenomenal. I think it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's going to come out in October. It's going to be on Game Pass day one. Now, they showed Halo. And by the way, that is not going to be on PlayStation. That's the controversy.
Because
that
it
Gears
was.
of War
they-
is not
Yeah,
going to be
Gears
on
of War.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I know.
They
It's not
pulled
going to
the
be
PlayStation label, like they left it on some like
a
presentations.
podcast.
Yeah.
It was a podcast,
So,
Michelle.
yeah.
And they showed a trailer and had the PS5 logo.
So it was like
and
a
someone
last minute.
got beat. And supposedly, I guess this was a decision that was made internally for like the last month or so.
I mean, it's a PR move because
but only
Asha
some of the
knows
high
that the internet's mad that Xbox doesn't have exclusives, so she had to pull it from it to
Well,
give them something.
Yeah, but why is Halo on PlayStation? Of
well,
all games?
It's all stupid.
That's in the news stories too, because
like, who cares about exclusives? Like, just put it
supposedly deals had already been made with retailers and and publishers that they had to honor some of these non-exclusive deals like Halo and Fable.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't renege on that.
You think they want to pull all of that and lose money?
So what I read today was that, and this is from what's her name? Asha? What is it? I can never remember
Asha
it.
Sharma.
Asha. Okay. So I think she said that we're gonna have one or two like hardcore exclusives every year, and then rest will be like everywhere.
And a good thing to do would make those multiplayer exclusives because people on PlayStation don't seem to play multiplayer games as much, so they'd probably be less butthurt. So it's probably a good game to do it with.
The other thing they showed that I think is a big deal is Halo Campaign Evolved, which is a Unreal 5 version of Halo Combat Evolved with 3 new missions and a bunch of other new shit. I thought that game looked fucking phenomenal. I don't love the world of Halo, really. At times I like it, but I don't like the kind of ethereal, organic alien worlds so much.
It's funny. It looked a lot more purple than I remember. Did that not?
Okay, Ryan.
There was more color.
Okay, you know what, Ryan? I hate that you said that because I was thinking the same thing.
It was weird, but
after
it
seeing
looks really
some
good.
other stuff online about color choices,
yeah, it looked weird to me because I don't remember it having that much color, and I get it's new graphics.
It's very purple,
but very purple. Yeah,
it's very purple, and
but
I've seen some people make comments about why it might be those colors, but I don't know.
What were those comments?
I don't know. So
he runs in some weird circles. What about the green Xbox? I mean, it's pretty. It's the translucent green, which harkens back to another time when iMacs were like that and Xboxes and controllers. So I do want that controller though. They're going to be selling that controller because I would like to get another Xbox Series X controller because right now I have a Michelle, I have a Xbox One Minecraft controller that's worth a few $100s. Since you use controllers so much, would you ever get like one of those fancy ones like Ryan has?
No, never.
Okay.
No.
It's not even fancy. It's cheaper than a standard Xbox.
No, I would
controller.
never do that. I come from a school of thought where I want first party, not third party controllers.
Yeah, you
always
want first party with stick drift and crappy batteries that you have to insert.
I know,
in the
but
back.
I gotta say, I've reached for my controllers around. Like they don't feel that good anymore. Like these new ones that I tried. Like I don't know, my sister
the
had
PS5 controller and the standard Xbox Series X controller.
I think
are
third
on
party
the bottom
feels
of the
better
totem
now.
pole.
I think Series X controller is great. I play the Xbox One controller on my Steam Deck. I haven't had drift on any of those. I've had drift on my Nintendo ones though.
Yeah, me too. But John, this is why I recommend the GameSir because it is an Xbox One controller.
I understand.
Same size, everything, except it has the new hardware, the TMR.
I just remember back in the day, like Ryan, we're like, oh, we need 4 controllers to play Mario Party.
Yeah,
and
but you didn't get
you
stick
probably bought
drift
some
on an old
$7 like
frickin-
Chinese controller.
Yeah, and we would buy the third party like Nintendo controller, and it was fucking bullshit.
The Mad
Like,
Cats, yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, Mad Cats or whatever the fuck it was. I think I did
but
that
now
on my
I think the
PlayStation.
official ones feel like Mad Cats, and the third party ones like feel better.
Possibly
That's
that's
how I
true.
feel. That's how I
But I'm
feel.
So I
still
think
a little
times have
snobby
changed.
about it because I want the first party always.
Yeah. All right,
but
what
I
other
do-
events? What else are we talking
I
about?
do want the Series X controller. All right, so all right, going back to Xbox. So
State of Decay 3. No, I've never played State
that's
of Decay.
blended.
So.
That's just blended. I'm
Yeah.
over. I don't like
Elder
zombies.
Scrolls Online, Return of Thieves Guild.
Yeah,
Microsoft Flight Simulator is doing a big update. They're adding like a bunch of USA like landmarks, like the Smoky Mountains, the Rocky Mountains, Grand Canyon. I really need to go back to playing that game more. I kind of ruined myself because the VR is the way to go, and I don't want to I never want to hook up all that shit, but whatever. All right,
That
and then
Magician game looks really cool. I thought that was one of their moments they had. I think
I
that
didn't
might
see
be
that
pretty
trailer, Ryan.
interesting.
Tell me about it.
I don't know what to say about it. It's like very old school magic, like what kind of, I don't even know, like was it 60s, probably 60s magicians just. it's a BioShocky look, but like kind of steampunky, but kind of
Oh,
not.
I didn't like that. I said that those like Clockwork, like steampunk people are weird. They have like cogwheels.
No, so
and
that was a
nipples.
different game. That was Clockwork
Okay.
Revolution, and the Magician
Yeah.
one was different. I feel like the Magician one
Okay.
looked like it was going to be pretty good.
Right.
Kind of like a BioShock
Yeah, I don't like that
type
art
deal.
style. I remember now.
That Magician
Minecraft
movie with Christian
Dungeons.
Bale is pretty good. Did you guys see that? Prestige.
Yeah, I've seen it. Final Fantasy
is it
Resonance.
like that?
There's
Is
some
it like The
confusion about
Prestige,
this
or-
because Final Fantasy Resonance is actually a remake of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius or something,
Are you
which was a
okay?
mobile
It's a
game.
mobile game,
I'm
right?
coughing.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm really choked up
Are you
about
choking?
this game. No, I just had something in my throat.
Are you okay?
No, I'm dying.
I'm
live
worried.
on air. Well, hold on. I'll take a sip of water. But some people, like Jedi, lost complete interest in this game once they found out it was a mobile remaster without gacha. What do
Yeah.
you guys think?
Me as well. It's gonna have all the same aspects as that mobile game without the gacha, and that's it at its core. It's a mobile game, and
But so what? Like
kind of
that's what
always make
Octopath
fun-
Zero was. It was a redone version of the mobile game without the gacha. If you take away the gacha and it's a good game, what's wrong with that?
But
I'm
aren't you the
open.
one that often makes fun of games? They're like, that's mobile, that's very mobile-y, like all that.
No, it's a remaking the game without
Right.
any of the gacha mechanics. So
Yeah,
it's-
I think it could be
it's
cool.
Which game are
remade.
we talking about?
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy.
Resonance.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like your typical HD 2D remake of a
Remake.
Final Fantasy game. I
Yeah.
think it'll be okay. Minecraft Dungeons 2, I was a huge
Yep.
fan of the first one. I'm not even a big
Mm.
Minecraft guy, but Minecraft Dungeons was pretty damn sweet. So this one should be pretty
Yeah,
fun.
it was okay for like baby's first ARPG, Minecraft Dungeons. I thought it needed more, and I hope this one is a little bit deeper.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
was just
it
fun.
is.
Like that was it. It was fun. It was easy to play.
Yeah, it was a little basic. I wanted a little more.
Yeah.
I hope this one's a little more, but it probably won't be.
How about the Nintendo event? So that happened today.
Yeah, I mean Xenogears. There's new
extremely
Xenogears. There's a new
disappointed.
Fire Emblem.
New Fire Emblem,
The
Dragon's
we talked
Dogma
about-
2, Dark Horizons coming to Switch, Stellar
Yeah.
Blade
So
coming
wait,
to Switch.
Wait, calm down. Dragon's
Yeah.
Dogma was a DLC announcement, which is coming everywhere. So I'm interested in that. So they're putting the game on Switch, but also there's a new DLC coming.
So is Dark Horizon the new DLC?
That's the new title, yeah. That they're just renaming it with the kit with the DLC, and Switch is getting that version with the DLC. Too.
Okay, and they're
So
getting
that was-
Stellar Blade 1
Yes.
Switch. Rayman Legends Retold. I'm gonna probably buy that just cause, but I don't really. I hate Rayman. There's no arms or legs involved with that guy.
Kingdom Hearts 4, which looked
Actually,
beautiful.
okay.
Kingdom
So,
Hearts is
like-
coming everywhere too, though, and
Yes,
people are thinking
yeah.
it's
They're
an
doing-
exclusive.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that.
Okay.
I will for sure. What I found weird about Nintendo Direct is 90% of it was third-party titles that have been out for years just coming to the Switch. They had 4 or 5 brand
Yeah.
new games, maybe.
Like I heard they're getting an old Devil May Cry game, but I think what we need to realize, Ryan, is
Yeah,
for the
DMC5,
casual gamer who
yeah.
just has a Switch, there's a lot of them.
I guess.
But
To
they're-
them,
what-
it's new. And
But
so
there's a
they're
new
excited.
They're getting a new Xenoblade.
Yes,
that's a big
that's
deal.
very big
Okay,
Next
deal.
year, yeah.
they're
Very
getting
cool.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. That's a big deal
Yeah.
to some people. The thing is, you can make fun of that fucking game with thumb wrestling or whatever the fuck they put in there.
No,
like,
it's a big
Yeah,
title though.
$80
but it's
to
probably going to
thumb
print money.
wrestle.
It's probably going to print money, right? So maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, Michelle, they're doing Hello Kitty Party Land. Are you going to play that?
I don't know. It'll be on Steam.
It's going to be.
There's-
It's like Mario Party, by the way.
Oh, probably not though.
Pocopia
No.
DLC.
Yes.
I might not dive back into it, but that is awesome that it's getting DLC.
Right.
It sucks that it's half the price of the game.
Oh my gosh.
But there is
You could
3
do free
new
updates.
areas.
What happened to Nintendo?
There is a
updates.
free update
Right.
coming where you can
Okay.
go underwater, and then they have
Oh.
3 new areas coming as 3
That
separate.
sounds like torture, not a
um,
perk.
Right.
You can get water.
Now-
three separate DLCs, but it's one package. I don't know.
Okay,
it's
so
gonna be like $30.
It's
or
not
whatever.
all remakes and third party though. There's a brand new Splatoon Raiders,
No,
a Splatoon
yeah.
game.
Xenoblade
okay?
Genesis, which
There's a
we
new
said.
Fire Emblem game.
Yep, that's cool.
There's Star Fox is a remake. Okay,
Yep.
but
Onimusha is coming.
Well, that's,
obviously, I think the new Xenoblade. Listen, if I had all the time in the world, Xenoblade is a game that I
Mhm.
know I should play. Like I've liked everything I've played in that series.
yeah, it's a cool
Mhm.
series. I don't know. I think a lot of people
There's
are
a-
excited about the Xenoblade game. I think there's
Yeah.
positive
Oh yeah.
hope for
That's
that.
it's got a massive following. Lords of the Fallen 2 announced too. Jujutsu Kaisen
Liza
mobile,
P.
which is
Old.
made from the
Liza P.
Vampire
old.
Survivors creators.
Yeah.
And there's some more like DLC stuff for Donkey Kong. They're doing Mario content with like outfits and shit, whatever. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we had the Nintendo event, we had the summer event, we had the Xbox event.
And Sony was what? 2
Yeah.
weeks ago?
I also watched the
2 weeks
PC
ago.
Gamer event, which, by the way, they don't get to take claim of PC because there's just a shitty website. But we did get news that Valheim 1.0 has been announced and is coming. So that's kind of like.
Oh yeah, that
so-
and Pal World as well.
yeah,
too.
Power
That's-
1.0 got the
both
date and got the
1.0.
announcement. Yep. So
All right, so that's kind of the events. I mean, does anything stand out at all besides on the Nintendo eShop right now? They have these games, Michelle.
what kind of games?
Yeah.
yeah, games.
It's probably
So
good
there's
that
two-
they have games on the eShop, but I don't know where.
Well,
it's
there's
going.
two games. One's called Anime Feet Girls, and the other's called Anime
Yes,
Feet
I
Boys.
saw that. Oh, they split them up.
Oh, great classics.
I don't really want to see a guy's.
Should I
foot
review
either.
Anime Feet Girls?
Yeah, next week we do a summer heat not safe for work show, John. I want to see you
Yeah,
play
like
Anime
Calice
Feet.
or
I should do
Harry,
Anime Feet Girls.
Yeah, you should. And boys, and compare. Tell me what's different. Tell me if the boys one
Is there
has.
calluses? Is there
Yeah.
hairy toes?
Dudes' feet are usually like butter, though. I don't know why, because they're always wearing like, socks and shoes. Yeah, that's not the news I was going to bring up. But
Oh,
what else is
okay.
there? What is that? Was that your point about Nintendo's games? Is that what they're showcasing right now? Feet?
No.
Is that okay?
I
Yeah,
really
see
want
this
the
article.
Xbox 20. I'm getting the Xbox 25 controller without a doubt. I'm
Yeah,
looking
but
at
you
it
don't
right
have
now.
you don't have the console to go with it.
What? I'm not getting that.
Yeah, man.
I'm not
You can play
getting
it
their
on PC.
Series X. Are you
Am
fucking
I-
insane?
okay, so here's what let's talk about our biggest letdowns from the events.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear something about the Helix or at least the Steam machine, which is supposedly launching this summer. Why aren't we getting hardware news?
Well,
Because
Michelle,
it's too expensive.
yeah, I
They
think
don't
that
want
everything
to
is
tell
going
us.
up in
It's
price.
just
the
gonna
market's
quietly
too
come out.
volatile.
Yeah.
100%.
I heard that the Helix, the original Helix model,
Uh-huh.
they might be pivoting away from. Again, this is probably some stupid.
That sounds like a
thing.
shitty rumor.
Yeah.
I think everything is going up way too much in price, and they do not want to announce it right
So,
now and kind
yeah.
of kill everything. They're going to delay it as much as they can, and hopefully they can maybe bring the price down internally. I don't know.
So
Like,
what's going to
I'm even
happen
seeing
with the Steam machine? It's just you're going to turn on Steam one day and it's going to be there. They're not going to tell you the price. Not
Yeah.
going to tell you it's coming. It's just like, here it is. Here's the price. Buy it or don't.
Now, I also read this week that like they lost 1 million subs on Game Pass when they raised the price.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Millions
Like-
of subs.
Why do you think Asha came right in? The first thing she did was lower
Mm-hmm.
the price again because she knew the back end of that.
So
And they got
And they said,
screwed.
how do we
Listen.
make up for that drop COD? So they had to, you
Yeah.
know.
I like Phil
Yep.
as much as the next guy, but is it possible that he was the problem?
No. What's possible is Xbox
do
changed
think-
their philosophy and then they appoint someone to
Yeah.
execute it. Phil and her, I think,
Yeah.
have very little control overall. You know, they get the credit,
Yeah.
they get the blame because they're the head, but,
Right.
you know, Xbox changed their plan and their philosophy and they appointed someone to follow through on it.
Yeah.
Was it necessarily her idea to say, I'm doing this? You know, in a corporation
Her-
like that, there are joint decisions.
Joint
So-
decisions, yeah, but I definitely think she had something to do with it.
Well, it's a publicly traded.
I don't. I think she's a
publicly traded
figurehead.
company.
I think she has no clue. She's there
There's
to
a board of
execute.
directors.
Yeah.
There's
It would make
there's
sense, yeah,
meetings.
I
There's
can see it.
whiteboards. There's
Yeah.
committees.
No, there's everything you want to sneeze, you got to ask 50 people. I don't think, you know, it's nice. I don't have a problem with her. She seems like a lovely woman, but I don't think it's her idea and it was Phil's bad ideas. That seems weird to me. It doesn't seem like that's how Microsoft functions.
I think they definitely pivoted about the Xbox Everywhere thing. You know, what is an Xbox?
100%
Well, yeah.
they pivoted.
yeah, because people
She doesn't want anything to do with everything's an Xbox. It's like
Well,
nowhere to
it
No,
be
because
seems
the
like-
Xbox fans are little babies that don't like that Xbox games are everywhere and they want to feel like they invested in an ecosystem.
But
where they have
Michelle,
exclusives. And
PlayStation also pivoted on that approach by supposedly not releasing things on PC
supposedly, yeah, supposedly.
now.
Let's see
I'm
it
saying
happen.
supposedly, Jason
I
Schreier.
know,
But,
because he
yeah.
can't confirm with his own confirm and jerk off while he's jerking off. We've been over this. So
I understand, but like,
yeah,
so PlayStation kind of pivoted on this. Xbox seems to have pivoted on this play
It's all for
everywhere
PR,
thing.
and they're falling prey too much to crybabies on X. The average consumer, the average gamer doesn't give a shit, doesn't know. They see a game and they buy it. I don't think it's a good sign. I think we're doing too much pandering to crybabies on the internet.
Yeah, it was like we said months ago. It was games should be everywhere and everybody should be able to play them no matter the console you're on because it's better for gamers. No matter what console you own, you should be advocating
I understand
for
that,
games
but
everywhere.
if you're selling
They aren't,
hardware, though,
they're
you're
advocating for
going
the fact that I don't want my games
Yeah.
anywhere else because I want to feel good that I spent my money here because I can't afford to buy
right
cheap.
because I bought
That's
the
what it
Xbox
is.
T-shirt,
Yeah.
so therefore
These people
Yeah.
are regressing into their childhood when mom would only buy them one console.
I have an Xbox T-shirt. I'm an Xbox
Yeah,
guy,
there's too much
and
I wanna
brand
play
loyalty,
something
guys.
that you
I've
can't.
got good game loyalty. I just want to play good games, and I want them to go
Yeah.
everywhere so more people can play them, including me. But I think the fact that like wanting games to go everywhere, I don't necessarily see a problem with that. The people that don't want the games to go anywhere else are the ones that kind of. I think it's
But
a
what's
weird
so-
thing. Like,
What's
what is the
so weird.
what's so
fanboyism?
weird,
Loyal
But-
to an Xbox. Like, what does that even mean?
Michelle?
I'm a
What's so
huge Pokemon fan, but imagine Pokemon on PC, on Xbox, on
I mean, they
everything.
did.
Like,
they
it
made
would be
Power
Right.
World, and it broke Steam records. I think like
Yeah, it would be
more people are
massive.
coming along, and doing the things that these companies won't do. And like we've been saying, and we saw the big fuck you that we just didn't really talk about again was Square Enix saying fuck you to the Final Fantasy DLC, like the third installment of the remake coming out everywhere. That was a big loss for Sony.
Yeah,
and so
big loss.
Square is winning by putting their games everywhere, but Sony people are mad because it's not exclusive there first. Why are you mad? The game you love is going everywhere to more people earlier. So, yeah, Digimon was also
when your
really
game
cool,
is more
the PC version.
successful, it's only
Yeah.
going to bring better games to you.
Exactly. Pump more money into the game, into the IP, so they can make a better one. Like hopefully Stellar Blade 2 will now be 3 times the size of the first game and 3 times as good. It's a good
it's
thing
good.
when the
Yeah.
games do
All right.
good. What else? Anything else?
John, one more big piece of news.
Oh no. Call of Duty.
Black Ops 2 and Black Ops on the PlayStation.
I saw
Did
that.
you hear about that?
I did, yeah.
It's confirmed, or all but confirmed, I guess. Somebody with a jailbroken PS4 downloaded it, but didn't really download it. Like they confirmed it worked, but the files aren't there. So it is coming, and it's the full package, all the DLC, everything. So it's going to be playable on the PS4 and the PS5. I think
But that's on
pretty
Game
cool.
Pass right now, right? Or isn't it?
It's on Xbox. Yeah, it's on Game
Yeah,
Pass.
yeah.
But it's
is
not
this?
playable on the PS5 or the PS4.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm like
if you
on
put the
Reddit
old
right
disc
now,
in,
you guys
could
are-
It's
you-
Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty, Michelle.
Okay, no, PC gamer readers and editors share their stories from self-isolation. Okay, closing that Reddit. What the fuck is happening? PC gamer is such shit. They really are. Well, guys, I think that's it. Okay, what did you think of the events? Okay, you can always come down to Discord. Let us know. Are you excited for Gears of War E-Day? We've got some mixed results here from these guys. I'm neutral on it. We'll see what happens. Did we miss something? Is there something? I'm sure there's something big we missed too. You can always find us on Discord.
Why are
Video
you
Game Outside.
closing with your opinion, like as if it's the opinion?
My opinion on what?
You said you're neutral on it, and this is the final word.
I said
how-
we've got some contrasting opinions from these guys. I'm neutral on it. So my
Okay.
final word would actually be a piece of each of you. It's I think you're reaching a little bit, John. I think
All
you're
right.
reaching. It's just a way to round things out. All right, let me go. I fucking think it sucks dick. And if you want to play it, you're a loser. Is that better?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
play
Okay.
a real shooter. Go play Counter-Strike, you dorks. Okay?
Yeah.
I have no opinion on it, John. I don't
Are
have
you
no
kidding
opinion.
me? You're gonna tell me
I-
to play Counter-Strike?
Yeah, go play Counter-Strike, you fucking loser.
That's
what you
all
want
I
from me. I said I
fucking
was
played.
neutral on it. Now it's bad. Now I gotta have an opinion.
That's the reason I
loved it.
fucking
thought it looked
created
so
my
good.
Steam
my
account
God.
on day
Oh my
one.
god, Gears of War looks
I was
so good, guys. I
forced-
can't believe it.
I was
I don't
forced to
give a
create
fuck
Steam
about
because of
Gears of War.
Counter-Strike.
I don't care. I don't care
I
about
played
Gears of War.
beta
You're-
1.6.
Good for
Don't
you.
ever tell me
Nostalgia.
about Counter-Strike.
Nostalgia,
great. Go
Michelle.
play.
We need
Nostalgia.
the nostalgia.
Look, I don't have an opinion on Gears of War. I can
I was playing
manufacture one, but I
Counter-Strike
don't care.
when your
Here comes
weapons
your
would stay on the
competition.
map.
That's great, John.
You know
Nobody
that?
gives a shit, okay? You probably
When
got
you
no
died,
kills
your
then, you get no
weapons-
kills
your
now.
weapons
You
stayed
suck
on
at
the map.
shooters. We're done. We're sponsored by Loaded.com. Head to
Yeah.
VideoGameOutsiders.com and win games from Loaded. Our Discord Gothic 1's what we're giving away. You can save money and buy games at Loaded.com. If you want to find us during the week, head to VideoGameOutsiders.com. Hit that red button, John. We're going to be doing a bonus show tomorrow. I don't know what,
That's
but that'll be
right.
popping up for people
It's gonna
who
be
support
fun.
us. Thank
It's
you
gonna be
guys
fun,
for supporting
Michelle.
us, the ones who do, keeping our show ad-free. Come to VideoGameOutsiders.com. Hit that red button. We're done.
All right,
We're done.
guys. We'll see you very soon. Video Game Outsiders, out.
Downtown, midtown. town. I'm such a clown for you. Follow drunken declarations with impossible obligations. It's stupid, let's call it off. Bad pants, I could never execute the plan. Get away, away, away. It's too late, too late, too late. I could go all night, so take it off slowly. I could go all night, so take it off slowly. I remember when we had nothing to lose. Now we have everything, everything, everything that we lost. So let go, release the pain, lay back, give in, 'cause it's the end. Let go, release the pain, give in, 'cause it's the end. I could go all night, so take it off slowly. I could go all night, so take it off slowly. Brooklyn, Soho, best night of my life. Behind a dumpster on 7th Avenue, 'cause I'm a lost cause, and you're a lost cause too.